hanging with my boys, the Man of God, and Game Changer on the Slingshot Soundspot.
Can't accept the loss, I'm hard-headed. There's a little bit of madness to my method. Many falling off that fine line that I'm treading. I risk anything to be great, and I'm not letting nobody rob me of my victory. Number one, that's what I'm meant to do. When by any means, only thing that makes sense to me, I can make nice or make history. I got that dog in me, yeah, turn me up. Big energy, got the crowd going nuts. I got that dog in me, yeah. I take on anyone. I don't need a one-on-one. I got that dog.
What's up?
What's up, y'all?
What is up?
Man, I can't call it. How was y'all weekend?
Good.
Very fun. Very, very eventful weekend.
Yeah, I could tell from your stories, and I'm surprised you're awake right now. Look like y'all was having fun. I didn't know if you were in Florida, in Colombia. I didn't know where you were. I was like, where are they?
We went all over the place. Big charity run for Friendship Circle and autism awareness yesterday. Woke up at 5 a.m. And anyway, there was probably over 500 slingshots, bikes, and Jeeps total. It was a lot of people.
Nice.
It looked fun.
Yeah, it did.
You look cute too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was like, I want to be over there. Next year, invite me, please.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's see. We got Paradise in the comments. We got La Phoenix in the comments. What's up to y'all?
Hey.
There was a show this weekend.
Yeah.
Mobile, Alabama. I think first slingshot show ever in Mobile, Alabama.
You know that's where Tam from, right? Tam from Mobile, Alabama.
I did not know that. I probably did know that and just didn't remember. But that's cool. That's cool. And with us to say a shout out to their sponsors and thank the people that braved the rain clouds. I don't think they got any rain until the end. The show was over.
Yeah, I think they
I'll tell you what, on them lives that Jen had, I was looking in the background and I was like, "Ooh, I hope y'all brought your covers." Man, all right, let's
brother.
I see Armor Customs in the green room. I don't see a picture, but let's bring them on and see what we got. What's up, y'all?
Hey.
How y'all doing?
Good. Don't know why we don't see a picture here. This is Jarrell's iPad, and as always, that's them Steelers for you.
Why?
We don't have these problems. Cowboys don't have these problems.
Not at all.
And last week it was the internet. Remember last week? Yeah.
Right. Always something with his stuff.
Yep. What's up, Black Mamba?
Man, I just tested this thing before we got on to make sure we were straight, and it was tripping. So
you want us to drop you out and you join back in and
yes,
check
sir.
your camera?
Yes, sir.
All right, we're gonna kick you out. All right, so we'll get him a couple minutes to get
Why
that.
you gotta bring the Steelers into this?
He probably got an ugly Steelers sticker on the iPad case or something, or one of them little cheesy Pittsburgh Steelers iPad cases or something, and that's interfering with the reception.
Hey, Teddy.
What's up, Ted? Shout out to Marcus.
Teddy.
Hey, Marcus sent me a picture earlier. I'm gonna show y'all this picture. He sent me a picture earlier, and he said, what was the caption of the picture? Smoked seafood mac and cheese with a Corona while I watch tonight's podcast.
Really?
And he sent me all of the look. He got the crawfish, the shrimp, the lobster, the cheese.
He's living large right now.
When we get done,
we
we driving to his house.
Mac and cheese.
When we get done, we driving to his house.
Yeah, we doing a drive-by.
in the building. What up, Flossie?
What up, Flossie? So
Flossie Incorporated.
Yeah, Flossie INC. Flossie INC, who I hear is going to the Shy.
Yeah.
According to Facebook. So yeah.
Oh, you know what? Thank you. Let me see. I got my shirt right here.
I think everybody's going to Chicago now.
Oh, you got my shirt too. Can you show my shirt too?
No, you should have took it to your station.
Your own people, TJ, your own people.
I don't act no different when I'm like, y'all know me. I am who I am. I don't act no different.
Hey, Marcus said, "Come on." I don't need. Yeah, that's dope. That's what I'm talking about. All right, let's bring.
The other day, I'm ready.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Let's bring him in. I
Only
see
thing
him.
I'm wearing all weekend. I'm wearing every day.
What's up, y'all?
There we go.
We outside.
No, we
look
can't
like
hear.
y'all in somewhere tropical. Is that the backyard? What is?
Wait.
Uh-oh. Now we got the camera and no audio. We just heard him. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
It's all right.
We're gonna start making him hook up from the slingshot. We know he can figure that one out. We know if he hook up from the slingshot, it'll be nice and clear. We can't. Lemon Drop in the comments. What's up to Lemon Drop?
Oh my God. My dad called me about Lemon Drop.
Uh-oh.
He said,
Jack's ears just perked up. What her daddy doing calling about?
yeah, well, I'm waiting till you get on. I'm gonna tell you what my daddy said about your old lady. I'm waiting till you get on here so I can see you real good.
Oh man. What's up, Dragon?
What up, Dragon?
Hey, Dragon. You better get ready for Luch. Luch say he coming for your neck.
Oh, I know Luke's been talking shit.
Mad.
Man, welterweight getting exciting this year. I'm happy about that, man.
I like it, man. I like it.
Yeah, I'm happy about that.
No shit talking ain't bad, you know?
At all. All right, we're gonna get him a couple.
Your dog back here is snoring.
Really? So, but yeah, good show in Mobile. We'll try to get them on. So that
Armor Custom Works always does. They always do a nice job.
Yeah.
Looked like they had some fun. They had they brought the Olympics, the Slingshot Olympics back out.
Some unexpected contestants in some events that I never would have guessed that they would have been
Why
part of.
something like that?
But yeah.
Can you hear
All
us?
right, let's see. We got video. Do we got audio?
Good.
Somebody's gonna.
You're kind of low.
Yeah, you're kind of low, but we hear y'all.
I don't know what's going on, man. We're gonna work with.
Well, yeah. Can you hear us?
We can hear you at least.
Yep.
Anyway, thanks guys for having us on again. Another great show this weekend in Mobile, Alabama. First one of its kind in the area, so we were very, very pleased with the outcome of everything. The city turned out. Louisiana, Texas, Georgia, Florida all came out to support.
Nice. Very nice. Very nice, man.
Yeah,
It looked like y'all was having a good time. Looked like the Slingshot Olympics was another success. That thing is.
Yeah. We didn't get to do all of it. I heard you mention the rain earlier, so we didn't get to complete the entire 5 segments of it. But the 2 games or 3 games we did run was a blast. It's funny because nobody knows what the game is until they get into the ring.
Yeah.
Yes, so Jack got home.
See, and here I was thinking Jack just wanted to shake his hips. But he didn't know.
I saw that video. I was like, is that Jack?
Man, hilarious. It was hilarious, man.
That's what makes it fun too. You don't know what you're actually gonna be doing. And
Right. So yeah, we don't let anybody know until if it's a 2-man game, we'll say, hey, we need 2 people from your team. Come on up, and they'll get told what the game is as they come up. So that way they can't run away.
Yeah, right.
But let me talk about Friday night real quick though, man. The meet and greet was awesome. The amateur sound competition. So we broke it up into 10 speakers and below and 11 speakers and up. Man, when I tell you these guys went at it, I'm talking about same song in each other. You would have thought you would have thought it was like the real competition. They were going at it, man. It was amazing. That was by a long shot the best amateur sound competition I've seen.
Nice.
They went at it. We had an awesome venue for the Friday night. It was so much fun. We didn't even go in the club Friday night. Everybody outside. The area where we're in allowed us to bring drinks, in that area. So we did, go in and purchase drinks from the vendor and came into the courtyard and had a blast all night, man.
Nice.
That's really cool. I like that breakup, man. I like that. That's a really good idea for the amateur to break it up just by just a a generic speaker count number, and it gives people, I think it gives the smaller slingshots more, more opportunity to go in there and really have fun, as opposed to seeing that it's amateur, but there's still some monster slingshots in there. So that's pretty cool. I like that.
No, it's definitely cool because you have slingshots that are beasts that don't really compete a lot and they've never won, but can still sign up for amateur.
Right.
And then and you're like, man, if you got a featherweight or a lightweight, an average one, and you're like, shit, I never won. I'm just gonna have fun. And then you look at this guy pulling in with a middleweight build, and you're like,
yeah,
what am I gonna do with him?
Yeah, and it was amazing because nobody was scared. We broke the speaker count up, and people were like, "Oh, I can do that. I can do that. Jump right in there, man, and hit play."
That's because it's fun. I mean, those people going in there, they're just trying to have fun. That's what it's all about.
And those guys that won the amateur night, they got free entry into the sound competition the next day. So
one of the things is Jack did a reveal amateur night, and so that's that Silver Fox that he's going to talk about probably when we get on the show. That guy had just got his bike like 15 minutes before
the amateur.
And he went in there and he won amateur.
Nice. So I was going to ask you who was the winner of the amateur.
Yeah, he won the
11 and
up,
and 10 and below was
Stormtrooper.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool.
His bike sounds really good. Yeah.
Nice. Very nice.
So that so Saturday, you guys, like, Saturday was amazing. The venue was amazing. Plenty of space. They accommodated us to where we were able to. Those people that brought in RVs were able to actually stay overnight at the venue for free. So they accommodated us well for that. Venue was amazing. Right off the highway, a lot of publicity. You could see everything. And it
looked like y'all had a big spot, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
It was huge.
Yeah.
But we got to give a shout out to Louisiana and Birmingham because they showed up and showed out. Louisiana, I think we had 4 groups from Louisiana that traveled in.
Wow.
Yeah, 4 different groups. And Beat Doctor brought her crew, and they had a great time. Then we had Magic City Slingers, and they came out in great numbers. And it was a battle between those 2 groups the entire show, all the way down to till we got ready to give the chain out for the most rep. And they were battling each other, talking about, hold on, our group went to the bathroom, and wait a minute, they're not part of that group, they're their church members.
It was hilarious because when we announced the for most rep, I announced it in the mic. I said, this is about to be a problem. So I said, all right, here comes the award for the most rep. All of a sudden, people start putting on shirts.
Flags, flags around themselves because they ain't got a shirt. So they tying on flags and towels.
You were talking about our people went to the bathroom. I said, all of them went at one time.
Right. So it was fun. It
was a lot of fun, man. A lot of laughs, a lot of smiles. Great for the community. Great for the city of Mobile. Everything went very.
They're already asking us to run it back, so they.
I love that. I love that. You took it to somewhere that doesn't really get a show, and now look at it. You gave them a little taste, and now they want more, which is good. Good for Armor Custom Works. Good for Mobile, Alabama. Yeah. And good for the riding groups that came in and supported. Shout out to them. Yeah.
And we do want to give a shout out to House of Sound, Beaumont. Is that how you say it? Beaumont.
Yeah.
They came out. They're trying to spread their wings, so they came out. They were one of our major vendors. Of course, Twisted came out of Atlanta, another major vendor. We had some awesome food trucks, some awesome table vendors. Fitzgerald Cigars from Mobile, Alabama was there. What was JoJo's Wings from Mobile, Alabama. Fooddacious from Mobile, Alabama was there. So we had a lot of good support.
Nice. So y'all got Marlon May in the comments, and he said, whoa, nah. Thank you from Official Entertainment. Port City is a sling destination now.
Yeah, so he actually was, he partnered in. That was my brother-in-law. He partnered in with us on this event. So, we want to give thanks. We appreciate him and his wife also for helping us out and pulling everything off.
Yep. Nice. And also Tim, what's Tim's last name?
Hale.
Tim Hale, also out of Mobile, Alabama, was another partner that helped us put a lot of this together. He's the owner of Flavors, where we had our meet and greet.
Okay.
So make sure we shout out Marlon May, we call him Prince, and Tim for helping us put this all together. They were our boots on the ground, and I hate that song.
Hey, me too. Me
too. Here we go. Millard said Despicable Me and crew enjoyed the show. So yeah, it looked like y'all had a good turnout. So I have a question, man, because this is y'all first year really doing like multiple cities and stuff like that. So as you do it, so like is Mobile, is the thought that Mobile now becomes an annual destination, or are you guys going to try to set it up to where you guys are doing different cities every year and bringing Armor Custom Works to a different city?
So that's a good question. There are some that we're trying to turn into annual. Definitely Duval is an annual.
Right.
Right now, as it stands, Mobile might be an annual. We got a little more work to do. But outside of that, I think we're going to try to visit a few other places. We've had some requests already. So we're going to see, try to put some things together and see how that goes.
Okay. Awesome. Cool, man.
There they are.
Yeah. We lost them for a second, but they back. So.
And my wife is here with the iPad.
I'm trying to get in our heads.
Well, look, man, we really appreciate y'all coming on. It looked like y'all had a great show. Y'all are definitely making Armor Custom Works shows a popular venue to seek out. Tell everybody where the next Armor Custom Works show is going to be at so that they can come see y'all.
Awesome. So we will be in Kentucky, June 5th through the 8th, Owensboro, Kentucky. Don't miss that show. We got a lot of surprises for you guys. We got an awesome venue. Host hotels right on the river. One of the host hotels, we have two. The meet and greet. The city is pulling out all the stops for us. They're expecting a great crowd. We want to support the city. They're going to support us. So we hope we can get everybody that's never been to a Slingshot event kind of in that area to come out and support. The sound competition is going to be amazing. So if you really want to get on that the standings, make sure you're there. This is going to be a great opportunity for you to try to run through some bikes and get your points in there.
Stay tuned for the commercial and the flyers and everything go out, because we will be offering a little bit more this time as far as RV parking, overnight RV parking, overnight trailer parking, tailgating spots, VIP parking. So it's going to be a little bit more extensive. So we'll have an Eventbrite page set up for all of this.
Nice. Flossie just said, I'll see y'all in Kentucky. So that's Game Changer in Kentucky, Lunatic in Kentucky, Man of God in Kentucky, Flossie in Kentucky, DTP in Kentucky.
It's going to be a battle.
I'm telling you, it's going to be a good time.
It's going to be a really good time.
Especially if y'all having a good after party like Black
Monday.
That's
what I was going to say. I don't know if we can let y'all off yet. We were going to let y'all go, but then Tanya said the after party with 3 laughing emojis. So I'm like, do we need to hear about the after party?
And you know, wherever she at the party, I'm going to be right there with her.
We are known to throw some good after party.
Let me just say this. Tanya beat us to the after party. She was
nice.
there before we made it there.
She already had the tequila in her hand. Like,
and boots on the ground.
She be so cute when she handed it to you too. She be like, "Did you get you some yet?"
So the after party was great, man. And it was only $10 to get in, so that was awesome. You know, we try to take care of everybody. We know a lot of people travel. It's a lot of money put in your tank, put in your slingshot. So we try to make it fun and economical for everybody. So it was a great venue. The food was awesome. Drinks were strong. So we had a great after party.
Nice.
And
we got Dragon coming to Kentucky too now?
Dragon coming to Kentucky too.
Damn.
Yeah.
Woo.
Uh-oh.
Man.
Might be something for everybody to come check out. I think.
Do we have a breaking announcement? We're gonna give y'all some Mardi Gras flavor in Mobile next year.
Uh-oh.
So look, since we on the I'm gonna tell you something I didn't know. So Mobile is actually home of Mardi Gras. They were doing Mardi Gras before Louisiana was even a state. So if you go to Mobile, that is what they're super proud of. They have Mardi Gras for 2 weeks straight.
Yeah.
The kids are out of school. That's how serious it is.
I heard that before. I did hear that before.
Yeah. So the parades are a little different. They're more family friendly. They throw moon pies is a big thing in Mobile. So they throw moon pies, stuffed animals, necklaces, everything. They throw, if you can think of it, they throw it from the float. And the crowd goes crazy over this stuff, man. We rode the float 2 years now, and it's been a blast.
They throwing $500, Jarrell.
They got people throwing money out that mud too. It won't be me, not me, but you know, I gotta put 500 in my tank. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
But look,
Nice.
yeah, we had a great time again. Thank everybody that made this happen. Our team, our staff that came out and helped us out, family, friends, everybody that traveled that had a great time. Thank you, and thank you guys for having us on again.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. We love to see what you're doing out there. Keep it up. Keep up the good work. We love it.
Thank you.
What's the next show y'all are gonna attend where Lime Squeeze can actually compete?
I'm gonna let her tell that one.
I'm tossing some things up. Probably LJ show in Atlanta.
Nice.
Okay.
That's a good one.
The next one.
That's a good one. Awesome.
Nice.
All right. Well, we look forward to seeing y'all out there. If we don't see y'all before Kentucky, we will see y'all in Kentucky.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, y'all.
Thank
Have a
you.
good one. Woo.
They gonna listen. They paving the way. Like they setting the standard for these shows.
Well, they're putting good show after good show after good show together, and I think people are paying attention to it, and they you know, just the fun that you can have, the things you could do. So that's
they're putting their own little twist on it, and it's working, and people are seeing it as working, and hopefully other shows take note of that and you know, maybe try to do something a little bit different, you know, than your standard Friday night meet and greet. And
or just keep what you're doing. Because different flavors are different flavors. Not everybody go to the grocery store to get vanilla ice cream. Some want chocolate, some want Rocky Road, some want.
I love Rocky Road. I like them peanut, the nut, marshmallows.
Yeah, but yes, absolutely. If it, you know, it does breed competition, and it does show other shows different things that can be approved upon, and good ideas and refreshing ideas and stuff like that are good injects into the community, because we all get to benefit from it. So
absolutely.
So that's dope. So all right, y'all. Well, we're gonna let y'all go for a couple minutes while we go over these brackets and talk to these winners, and then we will see y'all back shortly.
Okay.
All right, y'all.
Bye.
All right, brother.
Let's get into it.
Let's get into it. Let me get these brackets. Where we at? Oh man. Why is it taking forever? There we go. You ready for this?
Let's get it.
Boom! Port City Motorsports Showcase and Sound Off, Mobile, Alabama, featherweight. You see what we did there? We took the belt away, and we added the chain, because they was giving away chains. So we got to pay homage, and we got to recognize. You know, we can't put a belt up there when 2 Chainz is about to come on. Yeah, when 2 Chainz is about to come on and tell us about the 2 Chainz, we can't have a belt up there. It won't make sense. So, all right, featherweight, first round bye for Act the Fool. Paradise played Stormtrooper, who we just found out was the winner of the amateur competition the night before. Paradise took that one, which set up an Act of Fool versus Paradise final, and Paradise took that one. And with us is Paradise, aka 2 Chainz. What's up?
Not much. How you guys doing?
Man,
Very
not
good.
as good as you.
Congratulations.
We're not doing as good as you. We didn't get to go to a show this weekend. We didn't win no chains this weekend. So, man, you're killing it.
Thank you. Shout out to Jen for going live at the show. What
Absolutely.
you guys don't know is her and Snow came in that morning and left right back out the same day. So they pretty much drove 12 hours to get to Mobile, and then she recorded live. I recorded for her during the welterweight, so she can kind of sit down, take her feet up, rest her feet. And then right after the show, they packed up everything and went back to Miami, straight 12-hour drive.
That's
so
crazy. Shout out to them.
Absolutely. Yeah, we're putting a care package together for Jen, because she does a lot for us. So
absolutely.
Yes, she does.
Yep. So tell us about this this featherweight stormtrooper. I've never heard. Active Fool. I have never heard. So as a seasoned competitor, what are your thoughts?
I played Stormtrooper last year at Slingfest, but Slingfest has points, so it's not a win or lose kind of thing. It's more so a point system. And I forgot that I played against him until he reminded me in the ring. He's like, "No, we played last year in Birmingham." So that was pretty cool to see him back in the ring, coming back. So it's always good to see people who you see last year still hanging in there and coming in and just press and play. Mr. Act the Fool, also known as Mr. Duval, also known as Mr. Irrelevant. It was his birthday weekend. So he came in acting a fool, having fun anyway. And the funny part about it was with him, he was like, "All right, Paradise, it's my birthday. I'm here to have fun." I'm like, "All right, cool." So he went in. The one thing I love about that guy, he's gonna have a good time regardless. And that's
yes, he is. Yes, he is.
Okay. So he changed his so I've heard his sling. He just changed it from Death Before Dishonor to Act a Fool. Got it.
Yeah, he was acting a fool that weekend. So I think that was part of it. So you may have to have like an Act a Fool / Mr. Duval / Mr. / whatever he want to be for the day.
Yeah. Absolutely. So what is your next event?
Hometown, Atlanta.
Nice.
Take over May 16th, May 17th.
Yeah, that one's gonna be a good time.
Well, since you drive your sling to all these events, there ain't no way you missing Atlanta.
No, that's right up the street.
Right?
Yeah, so my apologies, because I did not know that. I feel like I would have talked about that more. That is impressive. I just found out, when we had you on before the show started and we were kind of talking to you pre-show, I did not know that any show that we see Paradise at, she drove her slingshot to that show.
Yes.
Yep. I have driven my slingshot to every show besides Memphis Madness 2023 and Slidell 2023. Every other show I have driven my slingshot to. So Memphis Madness last year I drove my slingshot to. Jarrell's show in Jacksonville I drove my slingshot to. Pretty much if it's 6 hours or less, I'm driving my slingshot as long as the weather permits.
Right. That's dope. That's impressive. And it's a competition sling. So, a lot of us start putting them competition. We start putting that competition money into it and we turn into divas and we like, oh no, it's supposed to drizzle. It's supposed to drizzle. So that's impressive.
Yeah. Paradise has been through a tropical storm. So when Three Wheel Showdown had Gotham City in 2023, I literally drove through the storm to get to the show. And hopped out. Drill's like, "You need to wipe your speakers down, make sure everything's good." And I went in, pressed play like everything was normal. Wow. So I bought my sling to drive. I made almost 31,000 miles, and it's a 2022. So I have fun in and out the ring, and that's what it's all about.
Absolutely,
you're absolutely right.
Yep, 1,000,000%.
Right. So you and LJ drove to that show last year, right?
We she drove her car. I drove my slingshot.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Okay, nice. Well, look, we're going to keep you on the screen and we're going to advance to this this lightweight slide. And we're going to say, oh, hold on. I made a mistake on this lightweight slide. So y'all forgive me. I'm gonna correct this. But first round bye for the Thing, Sapphire versus Texas. Sapphire won. The Thing versus Sapphire, and the Thing won. So that is my fault for the typo. So congratulations on that. And the part of the show where you give us your brands. So shout out your brands. What brand speakers are you running?
I run all Beamer speakers.
Okay.
So the 6.5, the tweeters, the Hershey Kisses are all Beamers. I have 2 Concrete Audio CT50s as fillers, but other than that, all of my speakers are Beamer. My subwoofer is a DC Audio. The Sound Digital amps, and then I have Power X generators as my lithium battery of choice.
Nice. And go ahead and shout out your builder and your tuner.
Builder is Anthony with Next Level Slingshot Customs. And then on the team for the tuner is Brad. He's with Next Level Slingshot Customs as well. And Kenyatta would probably be like, yeah, Shan, yeah, Paradise, team no crank. So the laughter part about it is I go in the ring and I don't have my slingshot on. 1, because I have an exhaust and it's super loud, so it would drown out and distort some of the music when I'm playing. But 2, the ability to go in and be in the ring for a minute and still stay at 14-7, 14-8, even after the base hit. So I think that may be a trend that more people may jump on to, simply because the people in the backer world, they do that already. Like, they're already doing King of the Hill. They're in the ring way longer than we are. And then it also helps with the heat, right? So if you have the slingshot on in the ring, specifically under the tent, like, it gets really hot in there. Yeah. So I wouldn't be surprised if I see quite a few more people, putting in a switch where they have the ability to play their slingshot without cranking it up. And it's so funny. I went in the ring one time and the lady was like, "You're not gonna turn your slingshot on?" It's like, "No, I don't need it." "What about your battery?" "I got battery. I got lithium. It's no big deal." So it's more so about being able to educate people also about the why of why you do things certain ways. And then if they want to go and try or talk to their builder or their installer, the ability for them to do that as well.
Nice.
I like that you touched on that, the reason why, because a lot of people are like, well, why wouldn't you just leave it run? You have an aftermarket exhaust. Yeah, it's a little louder than factory. So that reason alone is pretty big, especially with a featherweight. I mean, you don't have big speakers. You don't have a lot of speakers. That little bit of extra volume you're going to get is better than drowning out by an exhaust.
Yeah. Well, that's dope. That is dope. Well, congratulations again. And we will see you. Good luck in Atlanta. I don't know. I'm still back and forth on Atlanta. The wife and I actually just talked about that. So we will see. Right now, I don't have a show that my slingshot will be at in May. So maybe
come on down.
We'll see. We'll see. I love Atlanta, so we'll see. But congratulations to you. Good luck in Atlanta, and we will see you again soon.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Sure, we will. Thank you, Paradise.
Man, I made a mistake, man. We got to start. I need you to start proofreading me or something, man. That's embarrassing.
I came in hot today, so
that's just embarrassing.
That one's on me. I'll take that L.
No, it's my L. It's my L. We're not gonna fight over whose L it is. It's my L. I've been taking L's all day. I'm good.
Just chalk it up. I'll just put it on the list.
We'll just add it to the list. All right, let's get back to the comments real quick. My guy Harold is in the comments saying it was a great event. What's up to Harold? Rowe in the comments. Paula in the comments saying, please share the live and subscribe. Yes, indeed. Please do. Paradise won first travel at this show. Shout out to Paradise for that. Tanya said, man, I felt 2 raindrops and threw the cover on it expeditiously. Snow said, every time Paradise pulls up, it starts a rainstorm. Look, I'm not getting in the middle of Snow and Black Mama's thing, so I'm not even going to read these comments. Blue Devil, what's up, y'all? What's up, the Blue Devil?
What's up, Blue Devil?
So, Big Will in the comments. What's up to Big Will? I think from both. He was on Facebook first, said, hey, y'all, and then went to his YouTube, Big Will TV, and said, what's up? Sling Experience in the comments. What's up to Mark? All right, back to the bracket.
Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. We appreciate the support.
Absolutely, we do. All right, Lemon Crush versus Checkmate. Hey, Checkmate is getting out. Checkmate is in them streets this year, isn't he?
That's that House of Sounds Beaumont bike, man.
That is, man. But golly,
he's out there in them streets.
He's getting them miles. He outside. So Lemon Crush versus Checkmate. Lemon Crush took that one. Silver Fox versus Texas, and Silver Fox took that one, which set up a match that this match alone made me wish that I had went to Mobile.
Right.
Like, come on, man. Like this, I would have went just, if you said, hey, Jack is playing Lemon in the welterweight finals, I'd have been like, okay,
I'll see you there.
I'll go. It's not that far. It's only like driving to Florida. So, but Lemon Crush took that one, and with us is Lemon Crush.
Barely. He goes, Lemon Crush took that one. Barely.
Barely?
Second place.
Was it? I don't know if it was barely, because Jack said you pulled out the kill song and it was over. So
yeah, and he played "I'm a Thug."
I got a vote.
I think the over under vote. Yeah, I think the over under on "I'm a Thug" or going back to Cali being played was pretty over.
So, I played
played a lot of good songs. So
I expected some Beyonce. I expected some Beyonce out of Jack, and I was disappointed when I didn't hear no Beyonce come out of there. And I heard that Silver Fox sounds.
At one point,
I heard the Silver Fox sounds crispy.
I think in a live, you can literally hear Jack. He switches songs, and he goes, "Oh, that sounds good too." Like talked about how good these songs sound that he's changing to.
Was that between?
He's like, "Oh, that sounds good."
Was that between the Bluetooth interruptions because he kept walking too far away?
Oh my gosh! Yeah. So
rookie mistake. All right.
All right. It's only been like 6 years or so.
A little rusty.
No. So I was delivering the bike to Fred. Yeah. In shoot, I'm trying to think of the Mobile, and so we're like, okay, let's go. And then I was picking another one up to bring back to Florida. And Sarah's like, well, I want to go. So I'm like, oh, geez. So we ended up bringing Crush and competing. Well, Fred showed up literally 10 minutes before the amateur contest on Friday night, which, by the way, the Friday night, what a vibe. It was like an alleyway. And, I mean, there was so many people. And then just the music playing, everybody was like line dancing. I mean, it was like, it gave me a vibe of Memphis Madness, which is a huge compliment.
Yeah.
That, you know, and it was awesome. Like, I mean, just
Joel and Cynthia did an amazing job. That was our first Armor Custom show that we went to.
Yeah.
And we had a blast Friday. Jack had a blast Saturday, shaking his.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I heard Jack is going back to Armor Custom shows just for the Olympics.
Yeah, now we will. Shout out to Magic City for welcoming us into their family and onto their team. And
for the
hospital, they were amazing.
The Olympics.
We were under their tents. They were giving us drinks. We were just hanging out. Just really made us feel like family.
Yeah, and then of course Beat Doctor.
And then all the Louisiana.
It was crazy how many people were there just supporting and loving it and enjoying, having a good time. It wasn't just about sound competition, which was kind of cool. You know, I've seen a couple posts lately about that stuff. And Armor Works would definitely be a show that obviously it has a sound competition, but they always try to do something different. I've seen it before and I almost get semi-jealous, you know, of seeing like people have, you know, do these things and have fun. And, you know, so I'm glad we went. I'm glad we attended. And, you know, so, and then
I have footage for life to hold against him, but I will.
when is
the whole Slingshot community has footage.
Yeah. When is UAS going to release the fiberglass ping pong ball box?
Yeah. I tell you, at first, Sarah went up and all she had to do was clap her hands. That was it. It was no big deal. Easy peasy. And then all of a sudden they announced the next one and they have me go up there. And then Jarrell just has the biggest grin on his face. Like I was being set up for sure.
You knew you were in.
I wasn't part of any team. I was like, London, go in there. And he's like, no. Like, hey. So, and then, like I said, Magic City was like, come on, you're on our team. And now I understand why.
Jarrell saw an opportunity to remove his twerk footage forever. Like, I got somebody that's going to replace that twerk footage. So going back to the competition real quick, we got a comment that says, Black Mamba said, Jack knew what to do. Otherwise, it would have been a long ass ride home. And then Snow said, happy wife, happy life.
Very smart, man. Even London said it. She was like, this would have been a much different car ride home had this not another way.
No, so Friday night, Fred played his bike. And Jarrell came up and goes, this is crazy. He's literally pulling music off YouTube and how it sounded, like how clear it was. And then the feedback we got on that bike.
So crisp.
Yeah.
I heard it sound so crispy.
Yeah, I mean, I had Big O throwing keys to me, like, here, just take my sling. You know, I mean, stuff like that. So, no, I mean, it was a great fit. I mean, obviously, Fred loved it and was happy with it. And then he showed up late in the competition on Saturday after it already started. So I ended up playing it. So which was the original plan because Fred wasn't going to come, and then he decided to come, and then Friday night. So
he ended up naming the bike too.
Yeah. So long story short, I mean, the bike is super pretty, and like
best paint, right?
I think so. Yeah. Yes. So, but no, it was a great competition. It was nice to see, go out there and play, and put that on pause. I think maybe one more time or so with another bike that I want to get out there, but that's about it. I'll let everybody else do
got
their
the itch
thing.
again.
No, I do not.
I'll let you play Crush.
No, I'm good. But that's about it.
Yeah, I think
yes,
this is
yes.
so
I see that. I see Jen's comment.
Hey, because it's been fun. I mean, so we've got you versus Sarah. We had Elvin versus Nay. Like, those are like two of the most memorable matches this year so far. But I think it is more fun when it happens organically. Like you see the two people on the opposite side of the bracket. And then, but I think it would be just as much fun if somebody actually took it and made it an event and said, "Hey, look, we need couples to come out here," and I think it'd be fun.
Yeah, it was cool. It was cool that it happened that way. We, I'm so used to seeing like Sarah play Rob first, like every friggin' show. It's like she has the worst luck. Rob too,
first,
but she always plays first too. I don't think she's ever played second. I can't even think of it.
Yeah.
So it's insane, but
when I it was great to press play. I'm happy.
Yeah, it was great to press play on my end, and yes, I'm second place, and this is the winner. So talk to her.
So, Sarah, what do you think? How's welterweight? You enjoying welterweight?
So, but we said we were like, all right, like if we're gonna make this transition, when we made the choice to make the transition from middle to welter, we originally made it because I guess we can officially announce one of the reasons why. We have started work on a heavy lemon, which is a terrible name and will not be the official name, but for now we are going to refer to her as Heavy Lemon. It's a terrible name. But we are in the process of building a true heavyweight lemon. So a heavy lemon. And for the time being, until she gets built, since I officially retired,
middleweight,
feather and middle, we were like, you know what, let's just put Crush back to being a welterweight, because that's what it was originally when we first built her. So we're just gonna, I'm having a blast in welterweight so far. It's different getting used to, not having the volume I did in middleweight, because I'm down
8 speakers.
So it's the balance of that.
Well, you're only really down like 4 or 5.
Yeah. But then, now we're trying, we're still tweaking it. It's still not where I want it to be. I think I'm very critical of it, especially after hearing Pippin's bike, which was so beautiful and did scare me in that ring. So I want to have the Pippin sound.
I was that close. That damn swoop. I even played that Spanish song, and I've never played that song on that bike. All of a sudden I was like, holy crap. Snow looks over and Snow's like giving me the thumbs up.
And then you went with that.
Oh my God, he did it.
But
so Sarah, let me ask you a question. What if Jack would have pulled out the win?
Oh, you know what? Here we go. Just like at Sling Experience, it's still a Team UAS win. So it still would have been good no matter what.
She would have murdered me.
It would have been a long run.
No, it wouldn't have, because Sarah would have got a plane ticket. Jack would have had to fly her home. So I'm not driving with your ass. And London probably would have flew with Sarah. So.
I'm out.
So,
but no, it still would have been good to see, what you can build and do. And
yeah, it's not a competition. We didn't build the bike for competition, but
it's sure cool that you can build something.
We'll give any welter a run for their money. That's for sure.
Yeah, so it might be a competition bike now.
Yeah, no, he's such a good person too. So we're excited. Hopefully he goes out and attends some shows and presses play. So
nice.
Yeah, they're in the comments trying to pick names for your heavyweight. I think so far we have lemon meringue and lemon juice.
So, I absolutely would love
some help.
Help.
Because the name
And the winner will do something super crazy nice for her. So
there you
All
go.
right, well, listen, why don't you do this, Jack? Why don't you go on Slingshot Soundspot,
okay.
make a post, drop a lemon name, and we'll see what the community comes up with, and maybe the winner gets something special.
Oh, for sure.
Absolutely.
Actually,
no.
let's do that.
That's
That would be
fantastic
really cool.
idea.
Yeah. I'm telling you, Lemon Crush was hard enough for us to come up with. That took long enough.
We thought about Lemon Drop, like just because it's, Lemon Drop's kind of gone, but at the same time, you never know. There may be like a Lemon Drop resurfacing, maybe 1 show, 2 shows this year at the most. Like we said, we definitely wanted to do KOB and Memphis Madness and play at those shows, but so I don't know. We'll figure it out. But
I like that idea of doing a poll because
the poll's fantastic.
Let people put their comments up.
Yeah, and we would definitely give the winner, something really, really cool.
Yeah,
so.
no, that's a good idea.
Well, I'll be in the comments. I'm already thinking. I'm already thinking.
Yeah, Heavy
So
Lemon is what we've been referring to her as.
Heavy Lemon is dumb. Don't do that.
Yeah, the name, I don't know.
So what's the next show for Lemon Crush as a welterweight?
Well, we have a Girl Grudge. It's not a slingshot show, but the Bikes and Base.
I've seen the flyer for that.
Yeah, so I'm grudging a bike and then a side by side
and a bagger.
A bagger. So that's the next show we're definitely going to be at, representing for all our slingshot fans. So that'll be fun. But I don't think they're doing.
They're not doing slingshots.
They're not.
But, so that's the next one officially we're going to be at, and then we'll just sort of see.
Definitely KOB.
Oh, KOB Memphis Madness for sure, 100% locked in. But other than that, we're going to kind of play it by ear.
Okay. So Jen said if she wins, she wants the waterfall.
Absolutely. Oh yeah.
Uh-oh.
She said she wants 10 inches. 8 isn't enough.
Hey, it's going to be hard though. Look, you got Dragon out there saying lemon bomb. Black Mamba said lemon zest.
Yeah.
You got Harold saying honey lemon.
Honey lemon.
So, hey, Black Mamba,
keep them coming.
Lemon zest is reserved
make that
for.
Post and have them all put right in the comments. So
absolutely, and we will do.
Yeah, no, we're gonna. I mean, we're building a true, and I say it's going to be a pretty lemon because if you've seen our lemons now, they sound great, but they're a little rough around the edges because we're not the best on them, pulling them in and out and this and that. So we're going to build a true, pretty, heavy lemon. So
yeah, it can't be lemon zest though because that's reserved for Jack anytime he does the ping pong ball contest.
Oh my god! Lemon shake.
My zesty little daddy drop.
Hey, look, people are doing their research. Look at Sling Trooper Ponderosa, which is the name of the world's biggest lemon. Yeah.
Oh.
Wow. People are doing their research. Man.
I don't hate it.
So does it have to have lemon in the name? Is that like?
Yeah, we definitely would.
Yeah.
Unless we call it daddy
lemon in the name, whether it's front or back.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, definitely lemon in the name somewhere before or after. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
We have to keep that theme going. So
yeah. No, I like it. That's cool.
Yeah.
I do too.
All right. I can't wait to see the thing when it's done, man. I really can't. Because I know it's gonna be sexy and I know it's gonna bang.
Well, I get jealous of Light 'em Up showing up to a show with all these bikes, guys. It's not fair. So I'm just gonna have to keep building lemons and try to keep up with
build
these crews.
Build a team.
All right. So what shout out your brands. What brand speakers are on Lemon Crush the welterweight?
I think they're all MMATs.
Everything MMATs.
MMAT speakers, MMAT tweeters, MMAT amps,
everything.
Battery.
Ralph's batteries, which we absolutely love as well because we'll play it in the shop now when we're practicing, and we close all the doors we can because the neighborhood hates us, so we close all the doors we can. But now we can practice with the sling off, which is awesome. We're in there practicing for hours.
Like Paradise was saying, like we don't have to have the sling running. I do a little different. We don't bring our voltage up to over 14. I think we set it about 13.8. That way it's the same voltage no matter how many rounds it plays or this or that. Because she likes to go out there. Oh, by the way, I forgot to say, she parking lot pimped Friday night.
No,
Sarah
Jack
doesn't park
got
lot
the
pimp.
mic without telling me and pulled it in. And then he was like,
Wow.
"Are you going to play it or am I?" And no, I was not going to.
After the amateur contest, she parking lot pimped. That's all
I
I'm going to
felt like
say.
Rob. I didn't know what to
Okay.
do though. All right, here, another competition. I need more parking lot pimp songs. I can't get out.
Yeah, good.
I am Laffy Taffy. That's literally I am like parking lot pimp.
We'll make another poll on our own thing.
I'm gonna need more parking lot pimp songs because I was not prepared and did not trust Jack to not play I'm a Thug the whole time.
Well, we'll let you guys, go on. But yeah, Power X battery. Shout out to Ralph. It's fantastic. So.
Well, we got to let Sarah do her favorite part. Shout out your builder tuner.
My builder, my tuner, my daddy drop, my heavy lemon.
Getting heavier by the day.
Team UAS, baby.
Let's go. Team UAS.
All right, y'all. We appreciate y'all. Congrats. We'll see y'all again soon.
Thanks, guys, for everything.
Yes, thank you guys.
Bye.
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 Those two together, man.
Yeah.
They crack me up.
Yep. He said the real silver fox.
Yeah,
All right,
thing is-
middleweight.
that thing
We
is-
had Mr.
is sexy looking, man. That silver
What?
fox bike. The silver
Yeah,
fox
I
bike.
liked it. Yeah,
The
and it
V2
was
front end, the paint scheme is clean. It's an overall clean bike, man.
it sounded crisp through my phone.
Right?
I was like normally you got to go in the car or the sling or something like that and then hook it up and play it. It sounded crisp through my phone. I was like,
Right.
wow, this is nice.
It had that ting to it. When you can hear the ting through your phone, you're like, "Ooh, man, I think it's crispy."
Yeah. So the comments are full of lemon names and trash talk between Black Mamba and Snow. So we're gonna move on.
Just bypass all of
Yeah,
that.
we're just gonna bypass the current comments. Oh, Phoenix is in the comments. Shout out to Phoenix. We won't skip that one. What's up to
You
Phoenix?
know, Bumblebee in the comments too. What up, Bumblebee? Ro, I see
Is
Ro
he?
in the comments.
I didn't even see Bumblebee. I already shouted out Ro, but shout out to DTP and shout out to B.
Yeah.
Mr. K1 versus Black Mamba. Black Mamba took that one. Snow versus the Just Do It bike. That's my first time seeing Just Do It out there this season. And Snow won that one, which set up a final that we have seen multiple times. Black Mamba
Many
versus
times.
Snow, and Black Mamba took that one. And the roll continues. Holy cow. Tell you what, it's pretty damn impressive with the middleweight bikes that are out there right now. To be undefeated in middleweight right now is pretty darn impressive. Congratulations.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Thank you. Happy birthday to you as well, Rob.
Killing me, man. Y'all killing me. I'm going to miss somebody's real birthday because I'm going to think this y'all are just messing
Or
around.
somebody's going to really have a birthday. You say happy birthday, and you're like, no, I'm playing.
Yes.
No, congratulations. This matchup between Black Mamba and Snow is it's one we've seen many times this year already.
I knew you were going to change hats as soon as I put that up. I knew you were going to do that. I knew you were going to do that. Hey,
Just for him.
Ro wants us to tell you happy birthday from him. So
That's right. It's a year-long event.
and then look, we were going to talk about this. I forgot to mention that this show is a full-blown girl power show. Let's go, ladies.
Yes, it is.
This was top to bottom one.
This might be the first time ever where every winner from a show was a female. So congratulations, girl power, all night long.
Yeah. So what do you think? You getting more and more comfortable with that thing?
I'm trying to.
It seems like you are. It seems like you're settled in. It seems like that. It seems like you're settled in. It seems like you've got a good list of songs that you really like how they sound, and the judges clearly really like how they sound. So that's got to be a good feeling.
What's the saying? If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
You got that right. You got that right.
That is the saying. Yes. Jarrell said you the after party champ too. Man, we don't have a bracket for that. I mean, we got middleweight, we got heavyweight, but
there was
after party bracket.
There were some things happening at the after party.
Okay. Let's leave it at that.
And the after party.
I guess we got to go to Mobile next year, Rob, so that we can not have to just hear about the after party.
Wait. Do y'all have some photos?
Photos. I don't know what
No?
you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't know what I'm talking about?
Let's go
Okay.
to heavyweight real quick, and then we'll.
Okay.
And then
I'm gonna send you something really quickly.
So Black Mamba versus Snow in heavyweight, and Black Mamba took that one. You know, there is this saying that what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, but that saying doesn't apply for Mobile.
No, it's not. It's not going to. Hold, please.
So, like, this beat right here. What would you? What? I'm trying to figure out what is going on right here, and then I'm trying to figure out what this is, and I'm trying to figure out what this is. So I heard there's like a new lean contest or something, or the lean challenge.
The Mamba lean challenge.
I need to know more. I need to know more.
Wait, go back to the video.
Lean challenge.
The video.
That is terrible. What is happening there?
That just seems to be a gift.
I was hoping you could tell us what was happening there.
So let me back up. So from my understanding, Snow paid the hotel staff to poison me that morning. I went down to breakfast and I bit into my breakfast sausage and it was still pink. And so I was throwing up everywhere all morning long. He says I'm a strong one. He's going to have to pay them more to, poison me a little more. Yeah, I was in bad shape. I was sick as I don't know what that morning, but I finally made it out there.
Was that from Friday night?
We didn't make it there until we didn't go to the Friday night event.
Oh, okay.
We didn't make it there until about 12:30.
Maybe you were having too much fun Friday night.
No. It was from breakfast. I ate that and the raw meat, and yeah, it was horrible. I was very sick. So I get out there and I'm all dehydrated. And then later in the day, it was so bad I was having shut up, Snow. Later on, I was having leg cramps later in the day because I was so dehydrated and didn't want to eat anything. And so I make it to the show right after that horrible experience in the morning, finally pulling myself together. And then I get out there and Snow is doing this sideways lean twerk on my sling. Like, are you trying to break my side pods? What the hell? Yeah.
Just reading the comments is hilarious, right?
Yeah, the funny thing is that Jen's immediate reaction was to say Tanya, and I promise everybody that's watching, I did not get that video or those photos from Tanya. I promise you, I did.
I know who you got them from.
So, but
as long as y'all don't have videos of the after party, we're good.
I don't have any of those. But Jack said, I definitely don't want to hear about my twerking now. I had the crown for 1 minute. and then Phoenix said, give me your cards. No. Oh man, Dragon said, play the video again, man. Y'all gonna have to play the live back, man. I already took it down off the queue.
Hey, post that on Slingshot Soundspot.
It's in the live. All you got to do is
I've been generous.
Go to 57 minutes on the live.
I've been generous and I've been letting Snow win in heavyweight, but after he tried to poison me and twerked on my sling, I was like, hell no, not today, bro. But did y'all see the videos? Yes, he was definitely on it. Henny Snowflake.
B said Snow needed water. He just got done running from the federales.
Did y'all see him riding around on a scooter with a lemon umbrella?
Yes,
with the lemon. I saw him in the chair with the umbrella, the pillow, the what else did he have? He had the umbrella, the pillow, and something else.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So what is the next show for Black Mamba?
I don't know. I think I may need to go in the lab and add these 2 speakers everybody else is adding.
You didn't get the memo?
I didn't add them.
I like it.
I didn't make any changes.
Why not?
Why not?
No, why not? Why not do it?
Well, I'm just trying to figure out why you're going to the lab when 3 minutes ago, I mean, I could loop this back where you said if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You're undefeated.
Right? Yeah, she did say that.
I did say that, didn't
You're undefeated.
Yeah.
I know, but you know.
I mean, I'm just saying, I'm just trying to figure out who's going to take that O from you. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Ouch.
Because the O got to go. I'm a middleweight, so the O got to go.
Wow, I'm feeling attacked.
The O has got to go.
I'm feeling bullied right now.
I'm trying to figure out who it's going
No,
to be.
you're just mad because they don't make them to fit your big ass head. But anyways.
Oh, that's what it was, the fan. So he had the umbrella, the pillow, and then I swear he popped that fan once or twice, which...
Yeah, are men supposed to pop fans? I'm just asking for friends.
I didn't know they weren't
I know
allowed.
Rob got bullied on the internet for like 3 or 4
days.
days for popping his fans.
That was me just having fun, and somebody handed me a fan, and I just popped it a couple of times. I didn't realize that was not a man thing to do.
I will tell you that comment from DTP came up when I said, "Who's going to take that O from Black Mamba?" Them eyeballs. Popped up.
Wow, the hate is real. I just can't get a congratulations and enjoy.
Started with the congratulations. We started with the super impressive. It's super impressive. Congratulations. But the O gotta go. The O gotta go.
Why?
Listen, keep doing your thing.
I'm just out here. I'm just trying.
I want you to keep doing your thing. I want you to be tremendously successful. But it builds up the excitement now because
thank you, Big Will.
Because it's like I think you're 10-0 right now in middleweight. So it's like every time somebody goes in, it's like, is this it? Is this it?
So y'all are praying on my downfall. Wow.
Why so many people watch Mayweather fights?
Wow.
They said half the people was watching because they were Mayweather fans, and half of them was watching because they wanted to see if he was going to lose.
Facts.
That's what happens. When you the champ, when you undefeated.
Hey, listen, I look at it like I've taken enough L's that,
Yeah. Snow said, "Don't be nice to her, Big Will." And then Jack said, "Newsflash, the smoke is real." Lemon said, "Hold that O." Okay. I'm just saying, I'm not saying it's gonna happen. I'm saying, will it happen? And if it happens, who will it be?
Who's it going to be?
Do they have a show? No, do they have a show out in California this year?
They've had one, and I think there's at least one more, right?
When is it?
It is in.
Is it October?
September.
September.
That's my real birthday month.
I want to say it's September. I mean, it's in the comments, but I want to say it's September.
Okay. So. Flossie, put that date in the
it's October. October 3rd through 5th.
Okay.
I thought it was in October.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
I've never been west of Texas.
Like with a slingshot or period?
With the slingshot.
Okay, I was gonna say. Yeah, Cali would be Cali is a bucket list for me in my slingshot. We went, she said you're fired. I was never hired. Put me on the payroll. I know all the info of that show. But when we did the Flossie reveal, we had Shelly's slingshot out there, and we didn't have room in the trailer, so I got to follow. We went and picked up Dre's slingshot, the Vice City slingshot, when we dropped Flossie's off, and I got to follow. That's a nice sling. I got to follow in the slingshot up the highway past the Anaheim Angels Stadium, everything, and it was ridiculous. And everybody that I talked to, Blue 2, DTP, King Kong used to talk about it. The rides at that California show when Three Wheel Showdown did the show in Cali 2 years ago.
Yeah.
They said the rides were ridiculous. So
yeah, I would really like to go because we've been out there in LA and we've seen the Kobe murals, but I'd love to get some shots with Black Mamba in front of some of those Kobe murals.
That would be sick.
Yes.
Yeah.
That would be ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So
going back to Cali.
So you don't know when your next show is?
I don't know. We got to work out some things, see if we're gonna do any changes or whatnot, and figure it out.
Okay, cool.
What's coming up? I wanna try and make it to Atlanta.
That'd be a good one. Yeah, I think Atlanta is gonna be.
Yeah,
that's gonna be a really
show.
good show. Yeah, LJ's first show. I think that's gonna be a good show.
Yeah.
So so before you make the changes, this is your favorite part of the.
If we make the changes,
this is your favorite part of the show where you get to shout out your speaker brand.
Oh wait, look!
You got the answer to the first question, or the first two questions actually, because you got Bama speakers and tweeters, right? Amps, Sound Digital.
Yes.
Subs, Ground Zero.
Yep.
Battery, Stinger. I think Stinger batteries.
Sure, sounds good.
I was looking at
whatever it was last time.
Yeah, I was looking at I looked at the post that Sound Evolution made with all your brands, so that I could fill out the brand rankings.
Yep.
And shout out your builder and tuner.
My builder is, of course, Sound Evolution. Shout out to Jake and Justy. And my tuner is none other than White Mamba, Chase Beaujean. Shout out to Michelle, his lovely wife. Hey, girl, hey.
You see Bumblebee?
Listen, I came all the way to Alabama to see you, Bumblebee, and you didn't show up.
Hey, Alabama must be big, because when I said that, I talked to B on the phone the other day, and I was like, "You going to Mobile, right? Because that's in Alabama." He was like, "Man, it's like 7 hours away from me." I was like, "Oh, okay."
I didn't realize Alabama was that big.
Yeah, me neither.
Is it though?
That was just a Texas problem.
Right? Is it though? Is it really that big?
I don't know. 7 hours is close for me.
Shout out to Byron.
B is on fire.
I'm not the employee in a month.
So funny thing, we were talking to our aunt and uncle on the way back from the show, and they were like, "Hey, how you doing? How was the show?" And oh, by the way, I saw the post, nephew. Congratulations on employee of the month.
That is funny.
Oh wow.
And Bama.
He works for Bama too. Wow. So not only do you get a discount on the build, you get a discount on the speakers too. Man.
I'm gonna send him out to Florida so he can work at Underground for a few weeks and get me some free shit there.
Byron works everywhere.
Byron works for parts.
Oh man, it's past your bedtime, Lucas. Take us back to your room. Golly, it's
poor Lucas.
It's rough in the comments.
Where was Lucas? We saw a sling, but I didn't see him. But then I was looking at eye level. I wasn't looking. It's a video coming. Lucas, I'm just playing.
Wow.
Lucas, you're one of my favorites.
I got a feeling there's going to be a new video dropping soon. Wow. All right, Miss Black Mamba. Well, hopefully we see you back out there soon. At a show soon. I guess. That's only
Not
a couple
under
weeks.
the tires, but wet damn. Hey, I have to say though, Lucas is the best sport. He is a good dude, and he takes the jokes well. And
they said he works everywhere and he cooks. He might be Mexican.
Jamaican man. He's Jamaican man.
Comments are rough tonight.
I know.
They are rough.
Messy Mondays.
I know. And what's Snow? What's that new name Jack gave you? Was it Snowflake?
Oh wow. Wow. All right, ma'am. Well, congratulations on middleweight and heavyweight, and on what you are doing out there this year. It is truly, truly, truly impressive.
Oh God, no, Chad. I hope, Lucas. I hope you didn't.
Oh, he sent me this. This was like 20 minutes ago. He was sending me all of the ammo he has. You're not in any of them, but like I can tell you that B is definitely in one of them. So yeah, I think there's new material coming soon. I haven't been able to watch them yet, so I don't know.
Well, Lucas knows I was just playing. He knows he's one of my favorite people, and it's all love and it's just all jokes. And shout out to your lovely wife. You know, me and her like to turn up on the tequila shots.
Yes, indeed.
All right, y'all have a good night.
You too.
Thank you for coming on. Congratulations again.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. Lucas said too late. Thank you for that super chat, LJ. We appreciate that. We appreciate you being on, LJ, because I know you work. I think she works or she's got class or something on Monday night.
So busy. She's busy Monday, so she doesn't really
busy on Monday.
We appreciate seeing you in the chats.
Yep. So we do appreciate that.
I look forward to watching the lives coming in from the Atlanta show, man. That's going to be. Sounds like there's going to be a lot of people in attendance. Sounds like it's going to be a good sound competition. So can't wait to see it.
Yep. So what do you think, man? You think we go through these standings real quick, or you think we?
I think we can do it.
All right, let's do this real quick.
Who's going to take out Black Mama though? Is it going to be you? Is it going to be Ro? Is it going to be Bumblebee? Is it who's? I don't know, man. Who's going to do it? Is anybody going to do it? Is it ever going to happen?
I know I'm gonna try. I can't say it's going to be me, but I know if given the opportunity, I'm gonna try my hardest. I'm gonna tell you that. All right, featherweight updated standings. The Rising is still holding on to first place at 6-2, but the
Paradise creeping up though.
Paradise is creeping up. Looks like she's about at her current win rate, she is about a show away from taking over.
Can we take a pause for a second?
Yeah, Baby Smoke is.
Pause for the cause. Baby Smoke in the building. What up, baby?
Smoke is in the building. Phoenix in third place at 4-1. Why Not in fourth place at 2-0. Remedy in fifth at 2-1. Lime Squeeze right there in sixth at 2-2. Wizard in seventh at 1-0. Cruella in eighth at 1-1. And then you got Mr. Irrelevant and Miss Sling. I have to change the Mr. Irrelevant. It didn't click that he had just changed his.
I didn't put 2 and 2 together either.
He trying to run from that 0-1 record. We got you. Lightweight, it is getting interesting. Game Changer still sitting on top at 5-0, but the Thing at 4-0, right behind him. This one is going to be. I think this is going to be a good race throughout the season.
We're gonna cross paths somewhere. We're gonna do it somewhere. It's gonna happen.
And one of y'all's O's got to go too. When y'all cross. So Phoenix in third place at 1-0. Lime Squeeze in fourth at 1-1. Gale Force in fifth at 1-1. Texas in sixth at 1-2. The Rising in seventh at 1-2. And then you've got Lionheart, Chief, and Snowman rounding out the top 10. Welterweight, Game Changer still sitting up top at 8-1. Thriller still sitting in second at 7-2. Lil Pun in third at 5-0. But Lemon Crush is sneaking up on y'all at 5-1 and climbing up the standings. Dragon, who wants all the smoke in welterweight, he has made it clear.
All
of it from everybody. It don't matter if you're UAS. It don't matter if you're not UAS. He wants the smoke. He is in fifth place at 2-2. Maniac in sixth at 2-2. Blue 2 in seventh at 2-2. And then you've got Seven Skies, Hulk, and Silver Fox all tied at 1-1, rounding out the top 10. Middleweight. Man, this is impressive, man. There's so many monster middleweights out there, man. Black Mamba at 10-0 right now in middleweight. Snow in second place at 8-4. Bumblebee in third at 4-2. Pandemic in fourth at 3-1. Mad Max, played by Nay, in fifth at 2-1. Man of God in sixth at 2-1. Press Play in seventh at 2-2. Showstopper in eighth at 2-3. Spawn in ninth at 1-0. And you've got Terrence at 10th, 1-1. Heavyweight. You got Ballin still in first place at 5-1. Snow in second at 5-3. Bumblebee in third at 2-2. Black Mamba, I don't know why. Black Mamba in third at 3-2. Bumblebee in fourth at 2-2. Mad Max, played by Elvin, in fifth at 1-0. Game Over at 1-1. Well, Game Over, Mad Max, B Young, Maniac, and Goliath all rounding out the top 10 at 1-1. Extreme, no changes. So Game Over still sits up top at 1-0. And here is your top 20. So out of 82 total competitors as of 4/28, this is your top 20. Game Changer sits up top at 14-3, but Black Mamba right there at 13-2. Snow right there at 13-7. So some really impressive slings out there, putting together some really impressive seasons so far this year. So congrats to everybody.
Yeah, man. I love seeing those stats, man. I love to see them.
Yeah. So, and then one more thing before we go to our commercial and then come back with this week's build of the week. And that is everything's taking forever to come up on the screen today. I blame it on my new digs. Boom. Speaker brand standings. So you've got MMATs in first place with 9 wins. So across the top, you see the event. If it is blue, that means that somebody from Slingshot Soundspot attended that event. If it is red, it means it was a Let's Talk About It week and there was no event. And then the other color means that nobody was there, but we covered the event. So MMAT's in first with 9. Concrete Audio in second with 8. Bama in third with 8. DS18 in fourth with 7. PRV in fifth with 3. And Euphoria rounding it out with 1. Your tweeter brands, Bama in first place with 10. MMAT's in second with 9. Concrete Audio in third with 8. DS18 with 6. PRV with 4. Euphoria with 1. Your subwoofers, MMATs up top with 9. DS18 with 7. DC Audio with 6. Concrete Audio with 3. Ground Zero with 3. Sundown with 2. Euphoria with 1. Untouchable Sounds with 1. And Massive with 1. Amplifiers, Sound Digital up top, way up top with 18. MMATs right behind them with, well, not right behind them, but in second place with 8. DS18 with 6. Concrete with 3. Battery, Limitless Lithium up top right now with 9 of them. Stinger with 7. PowerX with 6. Concrete Audio with 5. Excess Power with 3. House of Sound Custom Cells with 1. And a Polaris stock battery with 1 up on the leaderboard. Go ahead, Polaris stock. Where can I get one of those? Your tuner standings. Jack up top with 9. E-Dub right behind him with 8. Chase with 6. Snow with 5. Let's see. Brad with 4. Elvin with 3. Jarrell with 2. Brad with 1 and Moet with 1. So 2 different Brads, y'all. 2 different Brads.
So what are the 2 different Brads?
You've got
12-volt Brad and who's
and Paradise Brad.
Okay.
So, all righty. So there is that. Let me get out of full screen. Let me remove that. Let me get us back to this format so that it's already set. And time to thank our sponsors.
Yes, sir.
Thank you to our 2025 sponsors. The weight belt sponsor, House of Sound Car Audio. The lightweight sponsor, the 12-volt specialists. The welterweight sponsor, Gator Express Mobile Cigar Lounge. A middleweight sponsor, Underground Auto Styling. The heavyweight sponsor, Big Sim Designs. The extreme sponsor, Hot Slings. And a special shout out to all of our heavyweight and below sponsors.
There she is. What's up, Miss Lunatic?
Not much.
How you doing?
I'm all right.
Nice.
How y'all doing, Rob? Why you all on the camera?
Sorry, I'm typing something.
Hey, It is not too late to be a sponsor. If you are interested in being a
I was just
sponsor,
going to say that.
reach out to Rob, and Rob will give you the information you need. Man, you ready for this build of the week?
Yeah, and it's not too late to be build of the week. Again, I'm gonna tell y'all, if you want to be build of the week, send a message to Slingshot Sound Spots on Facebook Messenger. Send in your videos, and I'll be in touch. And check this out. We have so many videos, right? So if you are selected, I will reach out to you. Okay? I will reach out to you. And if you don't make it to build of the week, you'll make it to a reel. I promise.
Nice.
So yeah, if you can go ahead and play my build of the week video, and I'm gonna go ahead and bring him on screen.
All right. Well, we will
turn your volume up. Turn your volume up. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's
hear
get it.
this. You want to Yeah, what's up, Eli?
What's going on, Ingrid? How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Let me get some lighting in here. I feel bad.
Yeah.
I from the car.
No, you good.
But we're all good. How you doing?
Good. So I'm a little drawn to yours because that's exactly what mine looks like right now. Black and white, straight. But what I love about it is the performance and that sound. If anybody knows me, they know I love to go fast. I drive all Mercedes-Benz vehicles. I love AMG. I see you got that BMW shirt on. My husband is a BMW guy. I'm the Mercedes girl. But I love performance. And that is what I see in your sling. So can you tell us, why did you come up with the sling name? And then why performance and turbo? Because that thing is bad.
Thank you. I appreciate it. So name is basic as hell. I thought this was going to be a little more family friendly. So actually the real name of the slingshot is Broke AF. But I was like, you know what, we're going on a show here. Let's be good. I had a slinger sticker on there, and I said, you know what, we're gonna be family friendly, so we're just gonna say slinger. So when I first bought the slingshot, I noticed there was like a bunch of categories. They say, hey, when you have a sling, you're gonna be different from anybody that's out there, right? You got the people that are into the whole lighting scene. You see a lot of crazy lights out there, very cool stuff. A lot of like sound stuff, right? You got, like, I had a friend who said he's seen a slingshot, he heard it a mile down the road. So you got very, very cool speakers, you got good sounding slingshots. But I didn't really notice a lot of like performance based slingshots. You're a Mercedes driver. I'm obsessed with BMWs. So naturally I was first drawn into performance, and I said, hey, not a lot of people are doing that. So I wanted to base my car, or my ride, or whatever you guys call it, on performance. You know, I started off with minor stuff here and there, intake, headers, exhaust, whatever. But then we wanted to go all out, so we ended up boosting it.
Man, let me tell you, I might need a little boost in that.
You heard it, Ingrid. I know you heard that thing.
Yes, I love it, because when I start my car up sometimes and I hit that little command.
Yes.
Let me tell you. So that's the first thing I heard. So I was like, I have to kind of include that a little bit, because, you know, in the community, people think, you know, you got to have the right paint, like you said, the lights and all this and that. Right. But some of us just like the performance. We like the loudness. We want to go fast, you know, in the right setting, of course.
Mexico.
But yeah, it's nice.
Thank you.
So do you plan on doing anything else to it, or are you just going to let it straight be performance?
So I'll tell you what, it's actually halfway done right now. So it's from a performance end, we have a few things we want to tweak. We want to throw an intercooler in there. We want to raise the PSI. Right now it's set to, I think, 5 pounds of boost. or 3. I'm not sure, but we're gonna up that a little bit. It is a high compression engine, so we got to be careful there. We're playing with fire. Not many have messed with the 2020 and up models. Actually, no one. So that's why we're kind of in the dark here. We don't know what can happen, but we're gonna try to keep it as safe as possible. Once the performance stuff is done, then we can start looking into the lights and the cool stuff. But I think let's start with performance first.
Okay, so where's your mechanic at?
I sent him an invite, and I'll tell you what, he has a newborn, and I think he had to go cater.
That's understandable.
I don't know if he's still in the backstage. He was.
No, I don't see him, but it's okay. So what's next for you in your sling and your mechanic? Like, are y'all doing this just for you? Are you trying to, break into the market and do this for other people in the community?
That's exactly what we're going to do. So,
awesome.
Yeah, we want to. So obviously looking at the first generation slingshots, you have, I think, 3 big names that are doing it. Obviously, the biggest one is Pro Charger. And when you talk to any Camaro driver, any Mustang driver, when you talk about a supercharger, they say, hey, Pro Charger is the way to go. There's also a couple big names out there like DDM Works, ZZ Performance. Yeah. Those people have got it down to a T. But then you look at the 2020 and ups. I mean, no one's doing that. So no one's been able to crack that code when it came to the tune. Thankfully, I'm dealing with somebody here who, like I said, knows what he's doing. So actually, I'll tell you, I guess, long story long. I wasn't even supposed to boost it. So I had an exhaust kit that I had bought from another company. They're out there. They're pretty well known. And I'll tell you what, Ingrid, that thing sounded very cool. Like when you gas it and you let off, it'll pop and bang. Like you'll hear the pop 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 in the back, and that I love that sound.
Yeah.
But I drove it for like 6 months, and then at one point it stopped doing that. So I was like, what is happening? So I called around and I called the dealer and I started asking questions, and they're like, oh, we think the ECU auto tuned itself. And I'm like, if it auto tuned itself, it should have done that like 6 months ago, So I took it down to KSR and I said, hey, I think this needs a tune for a pop and bang. And he goes, hey, if you want to tune it, why not just boost it? And I said, let's do it. So that's how it started off as and I'll tell you what, it turned out to be cracking the muffler. That's
wow.
Why it stopped popping and banging. It was a crack in the muffler. So it was an easy fix.
So we know KSR is your mechanic, and KSR is located where?
They are in the suburbs of Cleveland. They are about 20 minutes south of downtown Cleveland in a city called North Royalton.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. That's what's up. So you said you're going to make some changes. You're halfway there. What's one of the first things that you're going to add to your sling?
Boost gauges right now. He's got a dial so you can actually up and increase and decrease the pressure that the turbo's applying to the engine, I think is the right wording. But anyways, you can raise the PS. Not the mechanic here, but
yeah.
So boost gauges, we're gonna actually redo the exhaust to come out the back instead of the side. We're going to I think we're gonna retune it, and then we're going to add an intercooler. After that, I would love to get racing seats. I really need racing seats. And a disconnect steering wheel. I think those are the next ones.
Well, you might want to talk to Man of God about the disconnect steering wheel. For some reason, he said he don't really like the disconnect.
Why not?
I don't know. Maybe he can come on and tell you, Man of God, you come up here and tell him why you don't like the disconnect steering wheel.
Hey, what's up, Eli?
We're on this gonna come on here because I got some questions now.
Oh, he got some questions too, Game Changer.
Rob. I was invited. Rob invited himself, but no, I just didn't like how much closer it made the steering wheel to me, because by the time you add the adapter and then you add the piece, it just, for me, I'm a bigger dude, so it, the 250 and up club, I wasn't a fan of it, but some of the bigger guys like it because you can take it off before you get out and it makes it easier to get in and out. I just didn't. I wasn't a fan of it. I think Rob has a detachable steering wheel, and I think you don't? No, because you got the 2020.
That's why I came on, because I got.
Yeah, hold on. How are you going to do a detachable on a 2020 and up? You're going to lose all your steering wheel controls?
He's got his ways, man. I don't know what he's going to do.
Okay.
He's got his ways. I have no idea how he does this shit, but you know what?
He does it.
Questions.
Well, that's. I wanted to come on and commend your builder for being able to crack the code on a turbo on the newer models, because when I was building mine, that was something that I wanted to do because mine was built for shows. It was strictly going to be built for shows, the clean look, the sporty look, but also wanted it to sound good, and nobody could do anything with the engines. Now, this was 2 years ago when I was in that phase of it, but man, when I heard the video, I was like, oh man, that's what you hear it coming around the corner. That's what I want people to hear, that shit is aggressive, and I love that. So shout out to your builder, man. And
shout out to Chris, man. Shout out to Chris.
You know, I'm right in Pittsburgh. I'm actually north of Pittsburgh, so I'm a little closer to Cleveland, but I'm sure I'm going to run into you somewhere.
Rob, we're gonna run into each other. You're actually good friends with a couple of my friends that are actually getting their work done with Chris as well, but we're keeping it low key because I think they might. You know who I'm talking about?
No, I don't know who you're talking about, but yeah, keep that low key, man. But I can't wait to see it. I want to meet this Chris too.
Absolutely, man. He was supposed to be on the show. Like I said, he had to cater to his newborn. But Rob, for sure, we'll link up. I'm sure you're going to be in the area. I'm sure I'm going to be in the area at some point in time, man. I got to start heading out to these events. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah. Well, there's one in Columbus. That's Lazy King show. I don't know if you plan on going to that one, but that's going to be a pretty big show.
Okay.
In Columbus, I believe it's in like the middle of June.
Kentucky.
So
that's doable.
Check that one out. I would love for you to bring that thing out, and I want to see what all has been done, because those newer motors, man, it's hard. Nobody's cracked the code on them, and anybody I've talked to DDM Works. He said, man, Polaris did a great job on when they redesigned it. There's not much they can do. To me, it sounded like it wasn't worth the effort for what you were going to have to charge somebody to give them a little bit of extra power. It just wasn't worth it. But man, it sounds like you got something real aggressive there, and I love it.
I appreciate that, Rob. Actually, that was the response that I was getting, not only from Dave at DDM. There was a couple other guys that I was talking to, man. I was just calling everywhere you can think of, just trying to get something going for it, And at one point, I'll be honest with you, I started looking at 2019, 2018 slingshots because I was like, there's kits out there, you know what I mean? So might as well but then it was like, do I want to it's not even a downgrade, but do I want to go to the prior years and then I got to sell it now and deal with the selling issues and all that shit,
I love the interior of the newer models because I had a 15, so I was very familiar with the 15, and mine was all dressed up and decked out. I didn't have a turbo or nothing on it, but I wanted the newer model. When I bought another one, I wanted the newer model, but it was brand new and nobody was doing anything. And it's still to this day, here we are 4 or 5 years later from that new model coming out, and finally somebody has come out with and developed something. So if he can make that a kit that can be produced,
I'll be a customer.
I'm telling you, it's a huge thing. There are a lot of people out here that would love to buy that product and make theirs sound as good as yours does.
Yes.
Hey, Eli, my request is that you bring that thing to Kentucky, because everybody on this screen is going to be in Kentucky. And there's a lot of people in the comments that are talking about your build that I know will be in Kentucky. You need to bring that thing to Kentucky, man.
When's the Kentucky one?
That is June.
Was it 6, 7, 8?
Yeah, 6, 7, 8.
June 6, 7, 8.
Yep, Owensboro, Kentucky.
Count me in.
Nice.
Count me in. We'll head up. I'll bring Chris with me.
Do that.
To him about the technical stuff.
And the Columbus show is 20th, 21st, 22nd.
Yeah.
What month, Rob?
June. Just two weeks after. 2 weeks after.
Okay.
You got Big Sims already volunteering to be a vendor in the con. He said, "I'll sell them."
Yeah. Listen, it's a hot thing, man. I'm telling you, it's a hot thing. I've been waiting for somebody to break through with something that people can buy. So,
Phoenix said, "Why is Rob's eyes bugged out?" Because he started as a performance slingshot. He didn't start as a sound slingshot. He started as a performance car show slingshot. So, yeah, that's nice.
And
All right,
yeah,
we'll let you get back. Well, I'll let you get back to your interview.
I'm almost done here. I'm almost done here. So you can stay on the screen, but I just want to say, y'all know I love to go fast. You can ask Flossie. I was up in there, my pedal commander hitting the gas. Like, hey, I love to go fast. I love the sound. Like it Ricky Bobby's me when I'm in the stand. Like,
Ricky Bobby.
I need that, I have a need for speed. So when I saw that, I was like, okay, a lot of people will be like, build of the week, like what it like, he didn't do anything to it. But you got to look what's underneath the hood, man.
That's what this build of the week is about. It's
about
performance.
Yep.
Performance.
It's about doing something that nobody's done and opening the eyes in the community, and the community is like, oh, hold on now.
Nobody knew it was possible.
Come on, Jack. Build sexy and sound great.
Yep. Man, I'm telling you, man.
Yeah. So is there anything you want to share with the community, Eli? You said you're going to start going to more shows now. We're going to see you out there.
You're going to see me out there. There's a running joke around in Cleveland that Eli doesn't get out of the house. There's a get out of the house or we riot. So we gotta get me out. So this year for sure, like I noted these two events in June for Kentucky and then Columbus. I'll be there for sure. We'll pick up. You guys are more than welcome to rip it around, enjoy it, get a feel for it. And,
I won't say that.
Don't say that.
Shot engaged.
Don't say that. Don't say that. Lunatic almost got kicked out of motorcycle safety class for.
You shut your mouth. This is not a motorcycle podcast. I passed.
Look. I ain't gonna lie. Lunatic made me put my seatbelt on. I was like, damn, let me put my leg inside.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I was like, girl, how are you?
Nice.
Eli, thank you for submitting your video.
You, Rob.
Thank you
for
trusting us to bring you on. Yes. Thank you for coming on, man. It's an honor, man.
Hey, before we let you go, I gotta ask because I see the hoodie. I see the M on the hoodie. What do you got?
Got an 8 series, man.
That bitch nasty.
Nice.
Got an 8. I know we got a Mercedes lover on the line, so I'll keep it down a little bit.
That's right. You also got a BMW lover here.
BMW lover.
I got the X6M competition. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
so he's got the big bucks. That's what he's saying. He's got the big
bucks. You ain't lying.
Yeah. When I tell you, this might sound weird, but when I get in his car and I drive his car, I get like a whole nother ego, like persona come on, and I feel like a man. I feel like a man. I be like, get out the way. So I love to go fast. Obviously, I took a couple of defensive driving classes. But yeah, I can't wait to get my slingshot to sound like yours. Right now, it's looking like yours.
That's awesome.
So I love it. I love the performance side. It's not just about the pretty, it's about can you go fast and sound good. I love it. So thank you for coming on. Thank you for being patient and working with us on the videos and everything like that. And maybe you can come on another time when we do a let's talk about it and have Chris come on too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool. Absolutely.
Yeah, that would be dope.
He can bring baby on
too. Keep up with the mods, no matter what it is, man. It's just keep adding to it, and you'll make that thing will be ridiculous one day.
For sure.
It's already on that level. So
yep. And then we'll get you the flyers for those 2 shows that we were talking about.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then just keep tuning in here at the end. As a matter of fact, the very next segment, we're gonna have the host of the show coming up this weekend. So we always end the show with Paula interviewing whoever's gonna have the next coming up shows. So, but we'll get you the flyers for the Owensboro, Kentucky, and for Lazy King show in Ohio, so that you've got the information.
Looking forward to it.
Well, we appreciate you, Eli, man.
We'll see you.
We'll see y'all.
Thanks, bro.
Thank you.
All right. That's dope. Yeah, that was
listen,
dope.
Y'all know what I mean?
The first one I know of, man.
Yep. Yeah.
That video.
I believe nobody's come up with that and created that yet.
Yep.
Yeah. The video with when he like drove it and it was so loud. I play that like on different devices.
I like how you took the volume out of the video, like the music out of the video, so that people could hear the exhaust.
You had to hear the exhaust.
You
had to hear it.
Let's get Paula in here so she could get Boss Lady on the on.
Can I do something? Can I do something real quick?
Start talking about where I'm going to be at this weekend over there. I'm going to be up there. They don't know, but I know a little bit something. I'm going to try to get over to Mama Hamill's or Georgia Blues or something.
I'm trying to reel him in for you, Rob.
I know it's okay. We're going to let him have his.
Rob wants to do something right quick.
I forgot. I forgot all night. It's been going on way too long. But this episode.
Hey, House of Sound. Look, House of Sound is in Beaumont, Texas, and I grew up 45 minutes away from there. So, I'm going to always represent House of Sound.
You got House of Sound Beaumont, and you got House of Sound Houston.
Yep.
Well, both places. I'm in between. Yeah. It's in between.
Don't matter. Support House of Sound because they support us.
I gave Paula the warning, and I still don't see her camera up. There we go.
Hey, beauty queen.
I didn't remember last time I just pulled her up on the screen and she was like, God,
don't you do that to me.
Give me a verbal cue or something. So
I was sitting here waiting. I'm like, I thought I was coming on, but then I just realized my camera was off.
All right.
Paula, did you like the build of the week?
Yes.
Did it sound?
Yes, it sounded amazing.
That thing growled. It sounded like a pit bull.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, so I'm going to take us down off the screen and bring Boss Lady on, but I'm telling you, we are coming back on at the end of your interview because I'm excited that I'm going to be out there hanging out with them this weekend. So
hang out with us.
Huh?
Hang out with us.
Was that an invite? Okay. Well, see, last time we did that, we started and you was like, hey, this is my interview, guys. So I promise to keep quiet and let you do your thing, and I'll save all my stuff till the end.
You might want to take Rob off.
All right, with us tonight is Boss Lady.
Hi, hello.
Hey,
how are you?
I am great.
Can you do us a favor and turn your phone this way?
Hold on, let me unlock this. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. There we go. Perfect.
Is that better?
Yes, that's great.
Okay. Okay, great.
All right. Well, welcome.
Thank you.
Are you busy right now?
No,
I know you have a show coming up this weekend.
No, I am not. I actually just got back from confirmationing all the rides that we're doing. So some of us are still out doing the rides, but I told them that I had to get back because I had this podcast to do. But we're looking for a great event on this weekend, looking for everyone to come from far and near. We have some great things in store. We have a lot in store, and we're just so excited to host this for the second year in a row here in Mississippi.
Okay, good. So it is going to be Thursday to Sunday. I did see the itinerary. So if you want, you can start with Thursday and then finish off the itinerary. And then I have more detailed questions for you.
Okay. Well, again, my name is Tamika, aka I'm Boss Lady in the Sling World. I'm from right here in the great city of Canton, Mississippi, and I am one of the hosts that is helping to organize the Sling Fest Mississippi 2025. It's going to take place on May 1st through the 4th. Right here in Canton, Mississippi. It's going to be at the Canton Multipurpose Complex, which is right off of exit 119. Very easy to find. When you get off the exit, you're going to take a left. You're going to ride up. You're going to take another left. You're going to keep straight, and the building sits right there to your left. So the event kicks off on Thursday. And on Thursday, everyone know we don't have a big crowd on Thursday because people are still working generally. And so on Thursday, we're just going to do a little parking lot pimping. We have some different stores that want us to just ride by and just patronize their stores with just coming on the parking lot and letting us just showcase our bikes to the customers that come by. So we'll be doing that on Thursday, kind of just like a meet and greet, and then just like riding about on Thursday. That's like a soft opening. On Friday, it's pretty much gonna start, things start rolling in. On Friday, we get a little bit more excited when we get to the weekend, baby. So, Friday, a lot of people take off on Friday. So on Friday, we're looking to have a great time on Friday. On Friday, We're gonna set up and install from 8 to, let me make sure, I think that's from 8 to 12. And then we have a lunch break from 12 to 4, which we have an option of going to Top Golf. And I'm sure everyone is familiar with Top Golf. We have one here in Mississippi, so we want to take them and show them our Mississippi Top Golf. And after we leave there, we want to get on back and have a little parking lot pimping. And then y'all know what time it is. It's time for that light competition. I think that's one of my favorites because I always attend and enter, and it has been wonderful. So we do have a light competition that's set up on Friday night. We also have an after party that's set up on Friday night. And let me go back and retract and let everyone know that there is $25 per slingshot. So it's $25 per slingshot. If you have a passenger with you, that passenger will only pay $10 as a passenger spectator's fee. The $25 covers you to park on the grounds. We do have a VIP parking pass. The VIP parking pass will allow you to park on the grounds the entire weekend, which is Thursday through Sunday. It also give you inside parking in case it rains, because we know this is Mississippi. It'll come out of nowhere. And we know that April showers bring May flowers. So, hey, we know we still got that rain. So you have covering on the inside. If it rains for any day, you're covered on the inside. You get a free VIP, you get a free ticket to the after party on Friday. All this comes under your $50 VIP. So you get to park the whole weekend, you get the free ticket to the after party, you get 2 beverage tickets to go along with you. And we have free food while it lasts. We have DJs on deck. We're still gonna have food vendors there. So if it's not something that you want on the party side, hey, go back and patronize our vendors. We're looking to have a good time on Friday night. If time permits, we're gonna do a ride on Friday night. But if not, we definitely want to keep our people safe, and we will be at the arena if time does not prevent, just to keep our people safe. On Saturday, everybody say Saturday. Saturday, okay.
Saturday.
Nobody pretty much works on
Saturday. I wasn't ready for that. I wasn't ready for that.
She threw me off. I was, whoa.
On Saturday is, we already know, that is the biggest day almost of any sling event, because that is the sound competition. That is the day of sound competition. We know that people come from far and near. We know they invest heavy and strong when it comes to that sound. We love our lights, but they go hard for that sound. So Saturday is our sound competition, but that morning we do have a parade. The city of Canton has allowed us the privilege to showcase every slingshot that's going to be here with us on this weekend. So we will have a parade on that morning where we will be escorted by our city leaders and police officers, and we'll be escorted around the city. After we leave the city, we will take them on a ride that's about 20 minutes to Ridgeland. That's about 20 minutes away. There's a shopping center there. We will sit there for 30 to 45 minutes, let everybody get pictures. If you feel you want to run around and see if there's a shop you want to patronize, and we're going to come on back and we're going to get ready for that sound competition on Saturday. Saturday, we already know that sound competition it starts at 3. It can run from 3 to 10. That's just how the sound goes, with all the weight classes from featherweight to welterweight, middleweight, lightweight, extreme weight. So, it's all the different classes. But our main goal here in Canton is to make sure that our guests, family, and friends enjoy themselves, that they have fun, that this makes them want to come back again, that they meet someone that they've never met before. And please make sure you meet me if you never met me before. I have entered a couple of light competitions, so I am known to be winner in the light competition. But most of all, we're all just looking to have a great time, to patronize everyone from everywhere, make new friends, make new family, and just to keep this tradition going. On Sunday, we already know most people go home on Sunday. In Mississippi, you don't have to go home. If you stay here, we're going to do something that Sunday. We've already discussed it. So if we have enough people that want to stay on Sunday, we're going to make sure that your staying is not in vain. We're going to make sure that your time spent with us is well spent and that you enjoy yourself. We are so elated to host this event for the second year. So we thank Rider for Life. We thank Sling Fest. We thank everyone that has given us the opportunity the first year of last year and again this year. So I'm grateful for this opportunity to even be on this podcast to elaborate more on Sling Fest here in Mississippi. We are a great state. We are very hospitality. We have it. You won't get it no better way They're right here in the great city of Canton, Mississippi. And if not to just mention that, we also have a huge mega pop-up shop that's going here on that weekend as well. So just say if you don't think you're going to get a chance to get those Mother's Day gifts, and this goes for the men, the father, the husbands, hey, we got a pop-up shop here, and we can take you to that as well. So it's like everything in one stop. You know, the city of Canton will have a little bit of everything, something for everyone that you will enjoy yourself. You will not regret. If you drive, if you fly, whatever you do to get here, you will not regret it.
Okay. Well, I mean, you covered about half of the questions that I had. Okay. But we'll just go more into details on those. Okay. So first, the host hotel. I noticed you have 3 or 4 host hotels. Yes. Is there still availability for last minute people that want to book?
Yes, last I checked, Hampton did have rooms left. La Quinta has no rooms left. I think Holiday Inn did have a couple of rooms left. And if they can't find rooms there, our next suggestion would be Madison, which is only 10-mile radius from where we are. You can check the Madison locations. And we also have new hotels that they just built in Ridgeland, which is where we'll be going on part of the ride. So there's a Holiday Inn and a Comfort Suite. There's a Pazio, which was normally a Drury Inn. So if no hotels are any longer available here in Canton, please do check Madison, Mississippi for the Holiday Inns and the Marriotts, and please check Ridgeland, Mississippi. Please do not go past County Line. If it says Jackson, make sure it says County Line. Don't go past County Line. You don't want to go past there. We want to keep you all as close to us as possible. So within a 20-mile radius, if anything happen, that we can get to you all within a manageable time frame. To take care of whatever the need is. We don't want our people too far from us that it's going to take us 45 minutes and you got an emergency that you need us right now. So we want to make sure that we are accessible to everyone. So we do want to make sure that you're in a vicinity that we're familiar with and that we feel comfortable and safe with you being there, because we're recommending these spots to you and we want our people to be safe.
Nice. That's a very nice comment. Now, talking about comments, I have Moet in the comments saying, tell them about the Kool-Aid pickles. What that just, it caught my eye first. What is that?
Okay,
he's buying his mom a cherry
Kool-Aid. I'm an entrepreneur of many areas. I own a boutique, but she's talking about Auntie's Kool-Aid pickles, and that would be me. My name is Tamika, and I have plenty nieces and nephews, and they the one that wanted the Kool-Aid pickles. So that's how I started making them. So I dedicated what they started me to doing back to them by naming them Auntie's Kool-Aid pickles. And so we have pineapples now as well, and we will be there, Moet. We will be there with the pineapples and pickles.
Okay, good. And you have a couple other people giving you, let's see. Oh, actually, also Moet saying that you have the baddest LED slingshot in the game.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I try hard. Lord knows I do. But it's fun. Win, lose, or draw. Whether I win, whether I tie, whether I lose, I still won because I competed. And it's all in fun. It's all to meet new people, you know, and to get out of your comfort zone. And it's not about big eyes or little U's. It's just about all us doing the same thing. Bringing our own pattern to our bikes to make them look like what we want them to look like to represent us. So it doesn't matter if you have 1 strip, 20 strips. It's how you want your bike to look. And as long as you're satisfied with how your bike looks, that's all that matters. But thank you so much for the comment.
Okay, good. Now, talking about vendors, you mentioned the pickles. What other vendors do you have that are going to be there?
Okay. I may not have the exact name of the vendors, but I may tell you the foods that we're going to have. We will have a vendor there that will cover the hamburgers and hot dogs. You know, everybody love hamburger and hot dogs. We do have a barbecue vendor that's going to be there. We do have Miss Ruby chicken on the stick and pork chops on the stick. She was there with us on last year. It was awesome. Y'all do not miss her. She is awesome with the chicken on the sticks and the pork chops on the sticks. And we do have Big Daddy's Crawfish, which is a crawfish truck right here in the city of Canton that's going to come out. He's going to close his store down on Saturday, and he's going to tell all his customers on Friday that where he will be on Saturday, which is at Sling Fest, Mississippi. So we'll have crawfish there. We will have barbecue there. We will have your hamburgers and hot dogs. We will have your snow cone vendors. For those that do the cigars, we will have a cigar vendor. And we may have some more vendors that try to catch in on the tail end. But as for right now, we're just looking for a great time. And we do have a snow cone vendor, so please don't let me leave that out. We do have a detail vendor, the same as last year. So if you need those cars detailed, come right on. We're gonna have a detail vendor on spot that can take care of us in the case that it rains. You know, we get that little rain on there, he'll get it right on off for us. So please patronize Tony Detailing. He will be there. And we're just looking to have a great time. We're also gonna have a lemonade stand. And this is going to be done by a child. She has her own lemonade stand, and with the help of her father, she's going to patronize. She's going to sell her lemonade.
Nice.
Okay, nice.
Yes.
Now, when you were mentioning all this food, I saw TJ salivating over here.
I think when I said crawfish, she got real excited.
No, I was waiting on Lunatic to pop back into the screen because she's not planning on coming with me this weekend. It's going to be like a fellas trip.
Okay.
But when you said that the crawfish was going to be there, I was waiting for her to pop back in and be like, baby, you go ahead and add another room to the
yes,
to the
the crawfish
reservation.
is going to be here, and he's not expensive at all. He's only $5.99 a pound.
Oh,
And
wow.
he has awesome deals on his plate specials. If you get more than 5 pounds, it goes down to like $3 or $4 a pound. So he have great specials. He also sells the sacks. So just say if you think you want to cook your own, you want to bring your own pot and stuff, you can purchase sacks of crawfish for your own cooking that you can do yourself and, you know, make them how you want them versus buying them if that be an option or choice that you choose to do.
Nice.
All right. We have Jack in the comments saying, did someone say lemonade stand?
Yes, someone said lemonade stand.
Okay, so now the LED competition on Friday. Any special rules? How are you guys gonna grade how are you guys doing that? The LED,
LED competition only has 3 categories. That's gonna be the most LED lights, the best chaser lights, and the best pattern run. So all of those will not be judged by a judge. They will be done by crowd participation.
Okay. And I'm just going down the line here on your flyer. Okay. What is Sip and Jeans after party? What is that?
Okay.
Is there a fee? Is there a dress code? What are the beads that you're talking about? What tell us about that?
Okay, the sipping jeans is just the theme for the after party. You can come in your jeans or whatever attire you would like that you're comfortable in, and you're just sipping in jeans as we party at the after party, whether you're inside or outside. The beads and candy are permitted for the parade, so anyone that wants to bring any kind of paraphernalia such as beads or candy, or if you have your own group and you have paraphernalia from your group that you want to pass out so that people can get to know who your group is, you're more than welcome to bring that with you and pass it along to the people. They're going to be lined up, you know, like a parade. So you're more than welcome to pass that paraphernalia out to them at that time.
Okay. Is there an entry fee for the Sip and Jeans after party?
Yes, the after party, if you're not VIP, if you did not pay VIP, it is an additional $15. If you pay for VIP, your party ticket is included in your purchase.
Okay. And that's Friday night, right?
Yes, ma'am. That is Friday night.
Okay, good. All right. Now we are on Slingshot Sound Spot. So this is the most important question that I can have, I guess, on this podcast is sound competition rules. What are you guys going to be using?
Sound competition rules are going to be the same rules for Rider for Life, if I'm not mistaken. Those rules will be posted on a big poster board where you can just walk up and read those rules. But we're also going to have them printed on paper that if you didn't see the board or if you didn't go by the board, that we will pass you that paper. But, you know, you must know the rules before entering the contest.
Okay.
There is a $25 fee for any contest that you choose, whether it's the light show, whether it's lightweight, heavyweight, middleweight, is a $25 entry fee. If you want to enter into every competition, if you got that many $25, you can enter that many competitions if you have the amount of speakers that qualifies you for that class.
Okay. And I saw somewhere on there that Rikers are also going to have a sound competition. Is that on the same day or?
Yes, Riker will have a competition. We had the same competition on last year. So if you think right now that you could beat Storm, I'm just saying, we know that She's undefeated right now. So, hey, if you think you're beating Valerie Miller, aka Storm, out of Birmingham, Alabama, bring what you got. Once again, win, lose, or draw, it's all about sound. May give you some ideas to go back to the drawing board and say, hey, I want to try her again next year, and go back in the lab and try it again. It's just all about having fun, but we do want people to just be respectful one of another. First of all, be respectful of every competition that we're having. Respect the rules, respect the judges, respect the hostess that's putting this together. Don't give us a hard time. That's not what we're wanting to do. We want everybody to leave with a smile on their face saying, wow, Canton did it again and better than last year. We don't want any negativity. We want to bring positive energy with positive people because we're one family. And that's all we're looking for is a great time in the name of Sling Fest.
There you go. Now, are you guys going to be doing belts, trophies, chains? What kind of?
And because I didn't get to go home, please forgive me because I was going to bring one of each to display, but I didn't get a chance to go home. But we do have trophies, and we have trophies and we have medallions. So we will be giving away trophies. We will be giving away medallions.
Okay. Now, are you guys going to be doing any type of personal tents? Personal tent spaces if somebody wants to bring their own tent.
If the space permits, yes, tents are allowed if the space permits. But I know Saturday is going to be real tight because we got a couple of phone calls. So we got like a 40 or 50 coming from one way, and we got 25 or 30 coming from another way, and they're all coming on Saturday. So we want to make sure that our out-of-state guests that has traveled far and near has that parking lot so that they can park comfortably. So any outskirt areas that's available that's not in confliction with the vendors, you're more than welcome to set up your tents in the grass for your safety and ours. But yes, tents are allowed.
Okay. And all the fees for either entry or competition, they can purchase that in advance through Eventbrite, correct?
Yes, they can. And if they choose not to, if it's not on Eventbrite, I think everything is except the competition, if I'm not mistaken. I can double check that, but if not, we have 2 people per station. We have a gate station and we have a competition table station where people will have a list that they can write their name on and they can pay their fee on site. If they're undecided now and they say, okay, I don't know if I'm gonna attend or if I'm gonna go, but you decide Saturday morning you're gonna get up and come and you want to be in the competition, yes, you can pay on site to be in the competition.
Okay. And I saw you had a whole separate flyer for Saturday's ride. Is that the parade?
Yes,
Correct?
ma'am. Saturday, we did a separate flyer because we wanted to share it with the citizens here of Canton. So we did a separate flyer with just Saturday on there so that we can let them know, hey, it's going down in our city. We have a parade going on in our city. Get the kids up. You get up. Come on out. I told them, if y'all think my slingshot the baddest slingshot, y'all haven't seen the slingshot yet. Saturday is the day. I told them, come on out. You know, we got the bees, we got the candy, and then come on back to the sound competition if that's something that you like. You know, the light show that Friday night is going to be done on the inside. So not only will it be a competition, it will literally be a light show because we're going to turn off the lights and we're going to do the light show. And then after that, anyone that has lights on their slingshots are welcome to light them up for our spectators to see if they want to take pictures. If you're allowing them to take pictures on or in your slingshot, that's your choice. But we're just looking to have a great time and to bring more awareness. You know, you may have people that see the slingshots, but too afraid to ask about them. So this may be their opportunity to ask those questions. They may want to buy one, interested in one. How can I lease one? How can I rent one? And somebody can give them their help. If it's not me, maybe another slinger, but it's all about networking and communicating.
Okay, good. I did see you have some event merchandise for sale. I think I saw a hat with the logo in the
Yes,
front.
ma'am. We have Sling Fest Mississippi hats that are going to be $15. And I have a group that's Divas and Dudes Slingshot Riders. I have hats available as well. Divas and Dudes also have fans available. Mississippi Sip Riders will have T-shirts available. We just have a little odds and end things that you're more than welcome to buy. You're going to have T-shirt vendors. You're going to have hat vendors. You're going to have food vendors. So it's something for everyone.
Okay, good. Well, if you want to shout out any of your sponsors for the event.
Yes, I would like to shout out first Mississippi Sip Riders and Divas and Dudes Slingshot Riders because we are one group, we are one entity that has come together to make this thing possible. So Miss Bernice, Mr. Calvin, Frida, Rhonda, JR, Molly, everybody, Tony, everybody, thank you all for all that you have done to help put this together. Um, Thank you, just to everyone because it was an effort. We really actually did this on our own. Everyone came together and made this work. We had very few sponsors, so that let us knew that we had to come together as one in order to make this happen. So teamwork makes the dream work, and that's what we're looking forward to do.
Yeah.
Good. I gotta say this. I mean, your energy on this podcast, like
I was gonna.
you have great. Oh
say
man, we lost you. Wait, we lost you.
I'm sorry. I'm back.
There we go.
Okay.
Your energy on the podcast has been amazing. Like I'm like excited. I'm happy, and I'm not even there. I'm excited about
This is me. And if you think this is me now, you just wait till Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. This is me. I love people. I tell them every time. I don't meet a stranger once I meet you with family because that's just how I feel. I'm an humble person. I love to meet people. I love to have fun. And we're not having fun. Why?
Oh, we lost you again. She's so much fun. Like this was a very easy interview. She was getting my questions.
Yeah, great.
It's always nice when they can answer half of your list right out of the gate without you even asking a question. That's always a good thing because they came prepared. And man, I can't believe this is only her second show. She sounds like a vet. You know, she sounds like this is like her 4th or 5th year of doing this.
Right.
So which is cool. And the whole Divas and Dudes.
Hold on.
That's
okay.
There you are.
I still can't hear.
There we go.
Can you hear us?
Can you hear us?
I can't hear.
Leave and come back.
Yeah.
I lost my sound.
Yeah, I think she's having.
Yeah.
Yeah, she'll come back.
Right when we were like giving her flowers.
Yeah.
Well,
Hopefully she'll be able to hopefully she'll be able to jump back in there. And for those that are watching right now, if y'all saw me looking down for a second, I was sharing the Eventbrite to Slingshot Soundspot. So the Eventbrite link is shared to the Slingshot Soundspot page. So if you do want to get on there and pay in advance, then you can jump on there.
Paula, can you message her and see if she can come back?
Yeah. That lighting competition, when she said that they're going to turn the lights off.
She's back.
Okay.
Can you hear us?
Okay. Yes, I can hear now.
All right, there you go. Go ahead, Paula, because Paula was giving you your flowers right when you cut out. So we want Paula to give you your flowers.
Just talking about, oh man. What is happening today? There we go. That's okay. That's okay. Just your energy. You have great energy. The event sounds really, really exciting. That lighting competition, when you said you're going to turn the lights off, make sure somebody gets like a drone shot or like a really good video of that, because that's going to be usually these light competitions are outside. So if it's going to be like under, that's going to be really cool.
It's going to be inside a building. Yes, it's going to be inside the arena.
That's going to be really nice.
Cool. That's different.
Yeah. You're going to be there, TJ. So make sure you get video of that.
I will be going live. I will be bringing my extra batteries so that
sponsored by who?
Sponsored by Sling Mafia Magazine, powered by
Sling Mafia Magazine, Sling Chick. Thank you.
So we will be going. We will be getting that, and we're gonna.
Well, I mean, that's all the questions that I had for Miss Boss Lady, but I don't know if she's going to be able to come back now.
We'll see if she can get back
internet
on.
Issues.
I will tell y'all. So I used to travel to Madison a lot for work, and I mean, Canton is just north of it, and I mean, the Madison area, the Canton area. I mean, really, really good hospitality, really good people, just laid back. Everybody feel like family. So I'm looking forward to getting back there. I saw her in the green room shaking her head like, okay, what do you know about Mama Hamil's and Georgia Blue?
You've been down here before.
And yeah. So, and what's the other one? Cock of the Walk or whatever down on the water?
Yeah, Cock of the Walk.
Yeah. So
yeah, we have a couple of buffet spots here that are still open. Not very many, but we do have a few that are still up and thriving. And Mama Ham is definitely one of them.
Mama Hamels is it. I'm telling y'all.
Well, I know TJ's coming. TJ's going to eat.
I'm
TJ's
gonna
going to
eat.
eat good.
I'm gonna
That's
eat.
what we do in the South. That's what we
Hey,
do.
look, we staying at the Courtyard in the parking lot with Georgia Blue in Madison. So I was like, hey, we staying right here. That way, as soon as we get off the road, we could check in and walk across the parking lot to Georgia Blue. So
I know exactly where you are in Madison. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to it. I agree with what Rob and Paula were saying when you were trying to reconnect. I mean, this does not sound like your second event. I mean, you are a natural with this. You are a seasoned vet. Like you was going through it. Like Paula looked like I don't have any questions left, and I haven't even asked a question yet. Like,
look, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad
thing.
That's
a great thing. Very good thing. Which means you're on it. You know, you're so involved in this, and your team is so involved in this that you have it all ready to go.
Yeah.
And that's what's going to make a successful show.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, we lost her again.
We did.
But yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a really good show. I love that where she said that the VIP or whatever that the rain. And then I was looking at the flyer, and the flyer says covered garage parking available in the event of inclement weather and stuff like that. So I was like,
what's like planning ahead of super planning.
Yeah. It's like how many do that? Where like to me, I'm buying VIP every time.
I was just going to say that, TJ. If you don't buy VIP,
covered parking in the event of rain, I'm like, where do I sign? Where do I get that VIP ticket?
Crazy.
I'm not worried about no tent. I'm not worried. Where's the garage, please?
Yes, because you can set your tent up on the inside if you don't want to be outside. The arena is open for that as well. But as I was stating, we're so grateful for this weekend because we know that Slinging the Coast has been going on. International Female Ride Day has been going on for 19 years now. But we do have some people that have sacrificed that day to come and be with us. So we dare not take it for granted because they could have chose to go do what they've been doing for 19 years because this is only our second year. So we thank everyone that has chose to be with us this weekend. And we can let you know that this will be the second but last year that we will plan our event for this weekend because we do not want to be separated. We want to be on board with what is already going on. So by us being the newcomers coming on, we want to get on board with what's been going on for 19, 20 years so that we can take part in Slinging the Coast with the slingers. So next year, we will be a part of the International Female Ride Day, and we're just looking to push our event to another date.
Nice.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
Yes.
Yeah, shout out to the women's ride.
Yeah, very easy interview. Great host of an event. I mean, you guys are going to have a nice event.
It's going to be a success already.
Yeah.
And look, if you're not satisfied, just find anybody from Canton and say, look, just tell us what you need. And we're gonna try to, we don't want to see no sad faces, we don't want to see no mean mugs, we don't want to see nothing but bright laughs, smiles, everybody greeting everybody and just having a good time. So we want to fix whatever is broken or whatever we need to do to make it right. That's what we're here for.
Good. And my last question that I always ask is something that you're most excited about and something you think is going to be the most talked about on the Monday podcast when they're recapping.
The Monday podcast, I think the overall satisfaction of Canton. I know on last year, because that was our first year, House of Sound gave us huge rave that we were the first event that they were ever able to work on the inside. So it did rain us out last year that Thursday, but it didn't stop them from working because they were on the inside. And so they said that they love that. So that was one of the main highlights of our event. And so we wanted to make sure that we definitely kept the inside to bring that same thing back. But I think this year, me personally, I just want to get to know more people. I want to communicate. I want to network. You know, I'm here for every competition. I'm here for the sound. I'm here for the lights. But me personally, I love networking to get to know people. I love networking so that I can find out where can I go next, what show can I go to, or who am I going to see when I get there. It's all about networking. I don't want to just know people in Mississippi, Alabama, Tennessee, and Georgia around our surrounding states. I want to know people in Washington, in California, in the Smokies. I want to know slingers from everywhere, you know, because that's what it's about. It is about networking with everybody and not having respect to person, but treating everybody the same. And that's just who Boss Lady is.
I love
Well,
that.
you got
I love
Texas,
it.
you got Texas, Pennsylvania, and Florida right here for you. So
Yes.
Pennsylvania and Florida right here for you. So
See, I
you
love
want
it.
to
I
meet
love it.
Annie?
I love it.
I
Yes.
got you,
Because
girl. We got
just imagine the more people we get involved from these different states. And if we go show support to these states are gonna come and show that same love back to us. And so
100%.
that's what we're about.
100%.
Show love to get love. Not that you have to, but because you want to. You know, that
Yes.
should be something that you want to do. You have a sling. What did you buy it for? You know, to let it collect dust. I mean, me personally, I bought my sling when I lost my mom. I lost my mom to COVID. And like 9 months into her being gone, I was sinking into depression to where I almost had to check myself into a mental institute. And so I had to ask myself, I say, okay, do you want to live or do you want to die? You got to find something to pull you out. And so when I got this slingshot, it pulled me out. It got me out of a place of darkness to where I was able to smile again. And I was able to meet new people to keep my mind occupied. And so now I have a big family in the slingshot community that I just love, like that I just can't imagine not going to certain shows because I know who's going to be at that show or who I've met through this show. So I look forward to all the shows that I'm able to attend within my reigns because it gives more opportunity for network, to show love, to spread love, communicate, and network. That's what it's all about.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
That's
good,
that's an amazing story. Thank you for sharing that.
Oh
You know,
yes, I love telling my story because a lot
I'm
of
sure
people wouldn't
so
believe
many
it.
people don't know that, don't understand that. But that's an amazing story.
I got a question because she
Go
said
ahead.
that you said that the light competition is in the Coliseum.
It's gonna be inside.
What about the sound competition?
The sound competition, we think that's going to be too much noise for the arena because the sound is going to bounce
Yeah.
off because it's enclosed. So we definitely want to keep the sound competition on the outside
Okay.
because we don't want to bust anybody eardrums. You know, we don't, if we have a family that choose to come out and watch it, we want to make sure that their ears are protected as well. So the sound competition will be on the outside, providing that it does not rain. If it rains, we have no other choice but to take it on the inside.
Okay. Cool.
Yes.
I like it.
Sounds like you got every angle covered. It really does.
We've been prepping for this, and like you say, my hand has been in it heavily. So you know, I'm supposed to know these things, and I should know these things. You know, and I should be want to be energetic to make other people want to come out and meet this energy. You know, come get this energy and come bring your energy with this energy, and we
It's
have even more
contagious.
energy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
it's
contagious,
contagious.
you know?
Yes, and we
Feed
can go
off that.
higher and higher. We can go higher
Absolutely.
and higher. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing you this weekend. I can't wait. We will be there. We'll be there Friday.
Okay.
We can't get in Thursday. We thought about it, but we just got too much going on. But we will be there Friday, and I can't
As
wait.
most people will. That's understood. We're not even expecting a big crowd on Thursday because we know it's a work week and people still have to work. They can't take off Thursday and Friday. Come on now. They still got to pay the bills. So, you know, we definitely know that the crowd is going to be here on Friday and Saturday. Yes.
I'll tell you what, too. I just want to make a comment. I know TJ's going to do some lives from his angle and his perspective. But if you have people in attendance and they want to go live during an LED competition or a sound competition, make sure they go to Slingshot Soundspot, share their feed there, whether it's through their personal page, but go share it so the community can see it. You know, they need to see it. They want to see it.
Yes, most definitely will. Most definitely.
I want to see it.
And I'm bringing
definitely.
And I'm bringing a handful of windshield stickers. All you got to do is show me that you subscribed to the YouTube, and you get a free windshield sticker.
And I am going to do this right now.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yes.
And share this this live on your personal page so people can see, you know, more information about the show. Whoever's not watching today.
All right, and we will do that.
Yes, we appreciate the support.
Well, we appreciate you. I'll see you in a couple of days. You got anything you want to leave us with?
Yes, once again, thank you so very much, each and every last one of you, for even considering me to even represent Mississippi to talk about Slingfest Mississippi. You could have chose any name on that flyer or anybody that you knew, but you chose me, and for that, I'm grateful and I'm thankful. Thank you for the opportunity, and I look forward to slinging with you all this weekend at Slingfest.
Yes,
All
indeed.
right. Perfect podcast.
Yes, thank you.
Thank
all right,
you.
thank you all. Y'all have a great night.
All right.
Bye.
All
Good
right,
night.
bye-bye. Good night.
She was awesome. This was like, I'm relaxed.
She's amazing. She's amazing.
I'm relaxed.
She makes me want to go. I'm like, oh shit. Like, No,
but just to hang out with her though, like
yeah.
Like I just want to hang out with her and eat some Kool-Aid pickles.
Yeah, even Miss Mad Hatter said, "I love her vibe." It is. I mean, that vibe is just, you can feel it through the
screen, right?
Like, man, okay, this will be. There she is. I thought you was gonna pop in when she said crawfish.
I was, but I don't want to be looking all greedy. My doctor already told me my BMI high, and I need to lay off the seafood. So, I just was like, let me just stay over here and control myself. But I sure been thinking about spicy McChicken sandwich
with fries. And you said what? What else? What was that?
Coke.
I sure been thinking about that bottle of water I sent you a text and asked for 10 minutes ago.
Oh, well, that ain't my problem. I'm not your personal assistant. You should have had that. Well, you got your ass in that room.
On that note,
look,
this episode is sponsored by House of Sound.
Yes. And can we please talk about our shirts that we're all wearing today?
Yes. You want me to bring you some water? You want me to bring you some water?
Yeah, these shirts are fire. I ain't gonna lie. These shirts are fire.
Paula, the only one that can't do this.
You can.
I mean, I can.
Do
I
it,
was on
Paula.
the back of my shirt too.
It's so cute. She'd be doing it so cute.
You.
Now listen, don't be ripping up this damn shirt that I'm about to send you.
I'm not.
You know she's going to. I ain't never. You know she's going to. I don't think I've ever seen Paula in a regular T-shirt with a full neck.
Yes, I have. I do.
It's
but I just cut the neck off.
It's too damn hot.
It is hot.
Yeah.
I'm still hot from this weekend. That ride was.
Hey, where can people get these shirts at?
Oh yeah.
You could put the banner up. They can get on the website and purchase the shirt through windchills.com. It's a spot on there called Slingers. Slingers. It's a lifestyle, and that shirt is there.
Mm-hmm. You can get other things on that website too.
Yes.
Yeah. And eventually you'll be able to get your Slingshot Sound Spot shirt on the Sling Experience website as well.
Yeah, we're still working on that, but that'll be coming out soon.
Absolutely. We're waiting. I think there might be I don't know. There might be an addition to the T-shirt before it goes on the Sling Experience website.
Okay. Because we got to add another.
Is that what the holdup is?
I don't know if that's the holdup per se, but
are you talking about a show? Adding a show date?
I just said an addition. I don't want to get people all excited about a show date if it's not a show date. It might just be a change in the design. It might just be something on the sleeve. It might,
Okay. Hey, you know what? Stay tuned.
However, I think Windchills, didn't you agree that any shirts that are purchased on pre-order, if there's anybody going to Mississippi and they lock in their purchase before midnight,
11:59 p.m.
11:59. So if you get on the website and order by 11:59 tonight, whatever color that you see on this screen right now, we also have black. That's it, right?
Yeah, black.
If you do it by 11:59, if you do it by 11:59, and you're going to the show in Canton, Mississippi this weekend, I will bring your shirt and deliver it to you personally. Yeah, so if you're going to be at the show and you want one of these shirts, none of us, I don't think, somebody show their back.
You show your back.
I got a table in front of me that I have to move. I mean, if I still had my
back thing up, back the thing up.
Whole tour. It's the
whole DJ.
It's the whole tour calendar. Yes, I did. It's the whole tour calendar.
You're gonna kick your ass. I
ain't worried.
What are you doing? What are you doing behind me?
I had to mute her because all she kept yelling was back, and I'm trying to be professional. Oh my God! If y'all could see what I see right now.
Bring that back. Run that back. Yeah.
Don't make me act crazy up in here and bring out the lunatic, okay? Don't ever mute me again. Bye-bye for now.
Oh my goodness.
You better go get that spicy.
I'm gonna get 2 spicy McChickens, extra pickles. What they got, the basket of fries. Golly.
Because if you mute me again, I'm gonna have to come on up in there and show you what's up.
Mark said slight revision is a good way to say that. She don't even realize that I muted her again because I ain't scared of no smoke. But yes, so if you order by 11:59 tonight and you're going to Canton, it will be with me and I will hand deliver it. If you order by 11:59 tonight and you're not going to Canton, then it will be shipped by this weekend, right?
Yeah, I will go in right now and
they will do that right here, right? Get insurance.
Remove shipping.
Yep.
Again. Yep.
Windchills.com. If you have trouble finding it, message any one of the people on this screen and we will get you taken care of. Mm-hmm. But yes, any of the colors you see plus black. Rob got moves.
Rob, so when you turned around, it looked like you were about to start twerking or something. And so I was going like this, and anyway, we got in trouble.
It just got out of hand. It just
got interesting.
It got out of hand.
I like to have fun, so anything can happen.
Good show.
Yeah.
Really exciting build of the week because it brought something that people hadn't seen, and I think there were a lot of people in the comments that were like, "Man, I've been waiting for that for the new engine." There's one on the screen right now that's like, "Man,
100%.
There's a second one on the screen that has the new engine, and it's like, "Oh, so I could do that."
I'm going to do that as soon as Eli and Chris are ready to go. I'm going to do that. That's no bueno.
So.
Yeah, that's dope what they're doing with that. That's
not my
I know it's catchy, but that's a game changer for them new engines. It is. I'm telling you, that's a game changer for them new engines.
No, it
man.
is. It is. It absolutely is.
I've been waiting for somebody to drop something like that, and it's so clean too. Like,
Yeah.
It's got that sound we want to get out of them.
Yeah. So, but that was fun, Paula. That was a good interview.
Great interview. Yeah.
Thanks. She was very easy.
Yeah.
So made me look forward to this show coming up even more. And then great interviews with the winners. The winners had some good energy tonight. Comment section was ridiculous tonight.
Mm-hmm.
So
are you talking about the all ladies, the girl power winners from tonight?
Badass.
Top to bottom.
Yeah.
Top to bottom. That was dope. So
and shout out to Jarrell and Cynthia. We appreciate them doing all that they do with these shows and coming on, promoting, recapping, getting us what we need. But shout out to Armor Custom Works.
Shout out to Jen for always going live and
100%.
good quality lives. And I love how nobody asked her to break them up the way she breaks them up and do the headings the way she does with the featherweight, the lightweight. But it makes it so easy to find when you go back a couple minutes later or the next day or 2 days and you're like, okay, there's lightweight right there. Okay, there's welterweight right there. Okay, so it's
that's a live veteran right there. That is somebody that does enough live sound comps to know, like, when you go back, what do you want to see? Like, how can I find it easier? And breaking it down like that. So she's a vet, and we appreciate her for doing that.
Yeah, so much appreciated. Thank you to the anonymous donor for the unexpected entertainment tonight with the video. Did y'all see the video of Snow on the freaking? Oh my goodness, that was pretty funny. So no, it was fun. It was fun.
Yeah,
and
it was a good show.
And 2 hours and 26 minutes. We're not even at 3 hours. So no.
See, Mark.
See, Mark. What you think of that, Mark? See that?
Don't talk to Mark like that. Watch your mouth. You're getting a little too spicy.
And then we've got.
I have an announcement.
Oh, go ahead. Jose in the building. RCB. What up?
What up, RCB?
It's getting hot out there.
Oh my God! Look at what Damien just posted.
We love you, baby Smoke.
We paused.
The whole podcast.
Paused. After 22 Baby Smokes is in the building, we got the message. We didn't miss it.
I think you did it on his like third Baby Smoke, and then he still kept going.
He said, "Damn, y'all don't love me no more." Is he this needy all the time?
He must be sick. He must be sick. Y'all know when men get sick, they get to being like little babies.
Yeah,
you're a little baby.
That's me.
Hey, it's getting hot outside.
I didn't want to tell you lunatic, but I've been sick these last 2 days.
Get this fan. Get with La Phoenix. Get you a fan. It's getting hot outside. First of all, okay. Second of all, Build of the Week poll will be available by tomorrow. The poll will close on the 5th of May. That's Cinco de Mayo.
Yes.
At 4 p.m. CST. I could do that. I'm Colombian. Shut up.
Wait, you were Cuban last week.
Yeah, I'm Cuban.
Yeah.
This week you're Colombian. I did have Marino's wife, who is Cuban, ask me like the next day, like, is she actually Cuban? I was like,
girl,
100% sure on that answer, but I don't think so.
We mix with all kinds of stuff. My family is like a melting pot, so they in there.
Okay,
I can prove it too. I don't just talk.
So,
but yes,
May 5th.
May 5th by 4 p.m. CST. The poll will close. Now, last time I did the poll, I did put it to where people can add folks and do all this extra stuff. I don't know what happened. I'm going to try again. But what I'm going to tell you is the builds of the week that you see posted on YouTube. Lunatica. Yes. Okay.
Wait, so we have Roberto and Lunatica.
Yes. You don't want to.
TJ's got to have a name now. What do we got for TJ?
I'm good.
The man of God.
I'm good.
We're just going to call him
Man of God or TJ.
I don't know. We got to come up with something.
Hey, Baby Smoke. He needs a nickname. Let's get it.
Yeah, he does need a nickname.
So let me ask you this. So for the month of April, we have Slingwana.
Tijuana? What the
Tijuana?
The fuck?
I know you ain't just say that little cuss word, man of God. Tijuana. That's a good name, though.
I like it. That's
good. That's a good name for you. Now, can you tell me
it would be Elena that give me that bullshit too.
But she's not wrong. You got the T and the J.
No, she wrong.
Tijuana.
She wrong. How do you ban somebody from? How do you ban somebody from?
Excellent.
Don't worry, Elena. If he banned you out,
don't worry about it.
Oh, it says put user in timeout. That's what it says.
Don't you put her in timeout.
That's the option it gives me.
Tijuana. I love it.
So for the month of April, we have Slingwana.
Yep.
We have Seven Skies.
Yep.
We have Hulk. And now we have what did he?
His sling is called Broke as Fuck, but he was like, I thought this was like a family show. Which it is.
Broke as Fuck. That's the name of the bike.
But the thing is,
Broke AF. Broke AF people.
Okay, Broke AF, but I put AKA Slinger. I would make and change his thing because honest, it says Slingers. However, y'all know he ain't broke as fuck. Now with that BMW he rocking, he ain't broke. Let's get it real. So it's like a play on words.
Mm-hmm.
And he over there pushing that turbo. He can't be broke.
Hey, this gonna be a tough month.
Gonna be a tough month.
Guys, Slingwana.
I love it though. I love it.
It's gonna be a good one.
And wait till y'all see who we got lined up next month.
Let's see if we could break total voters for
Mr. Cut Up.
Yeah.
Well, just for the total
for everybody.
Poll. Yeah, just for the total poll, we had close to 800. Yeah, we had close to 800 total votes on that poll. So let's see if we can break that. So
poll numbers. I didn't make myself a note because I forget. But yeah, anyways, 5 May, the poll will close. Please do not add folks to it. Just vote and keep it moving. Only vote for one person. That's all I gotta say.
Good. Now we have 274 subscribers as of right now. Can we get to 275 tonight? I mean, we're almost done.
Can we have one person? Do we have just one person?
Is there anybody in here that's not subscribed yet? Is there anybody?
Or like their sister or their cousin or their kids? I know your kids have YouTube.
Sitting next to you, you could borrow their phone for a minute and just subscribe for them.
TJ, read that comment.
Nope.
TJ, read it with the D's. Replace the T's. TJ,
I am not your God.
You want to get out? You want to get out of it?
I'm not your God.
Earlier?
No, I am not.
You want to get out of what we talked about earlier? Read it with and replace the T's with the D's.
You try to get me shut down. No. it don't apply to that anyway. So we saw this. I'll tell y'all after the show.
I'm not messed up. Who's Lena? What I messed up at?
No, she was talking about me being messed up for saying I was going to put her on timeout.
Ban her.
Oh.
I wasn't going to ban her. It just said put on timeout. So
yeah,
I wonder how long the timeout is for.
Don't put her in timeout. That's our turkey and boiled egg plug. Don't put her on timeout.
I'm going to use her as a test bed to see how long the timeout is for.
Stop it.
DK. Okay. That's all I had. Build of the week.
Build of the week.
Build of the week. Now we have build of the month. The votes will be the poll will be available tomorrow. It will close on the 5th of May at 4 p.m. CST.
And you already got
that way we can announce it that night, like who is the build of the month.
And you already got some dope videos for some exciting ones for next month.
Yeah.
If you have a show coming up, you don't have to wait until I reach out to you to know if you're going to be on the podcast. If you have a show and you're going to be, covering the standings and have somebody live there, just reach out, please. You go on the Monday before your actual event. So reach out to me and send me a message.
Every show will be done the Monday prior. So if there's 2 shows, if there's 3 shows, for example, the weekend in the second weekend in May, we've got 3 shows going on the same weekend. We've got the DC show, SS Takeover DC. We've got LJ's show in Atlanta, and then there is a show in, is it Concord, North Carolina? Or is it Charlotte? Or it's in North Carolina. There's a 3rd show in North Carolina.
Concord got some good shopping.
Concord, yeah.
Concord, right? Yeah.
And it's May 15th through the 17th, those 3.
Right. Yeah. So they will, all 3 of those shows will be invited to be on that Monday prior to talk about their shows.
Yeah. So in order to be on the podcast and cover your show, you have to have somebody live. And you have to take notes of the standings, please, so that these guys can do their magic. And
that's all we ask for.
Keep the brackets and whatever help you need keeping the brackets. If you need us to send you a plain copy of the bracket, so all you have to do is write on it, then that's all. Lamar just became a subscriber. That's what I'm talking about.
Ma'am, just became.
Hey, look, we're happy about that because it got us to our goal. We're happy,
but as somebody that is an extreme sponsor for us,
right?
Yeah.
And I saw Lamar at Sling Experience, and I don't remember the conversation.
So this is your fault.
No, he was like, "Oh, I'm already subscribed," and I was like, I believed him because Gator Express is a sponsor, so I'm like, okay.
You didn't
She gave him a sticker. Did you give him a sticker?
You didn't G check him like we did Baby Smoke. You didn't G check him and say, "Oh, you already a subscriber. Let's see."
Thank you, Baby Smoke.
Y'all need to add 1 day, 1 to the show. 1 is not enough. Y'all doing a fantastic job.
Yeah, we gonna add Tuesdays.
Yeah, we appreciate that.
Baby Smoke.
Oh my goodness.
We added Tuesdays, Baby Smoke. Hey Tina, hit me up, please. I got your shirt. Hit me up, boo.
Yeah, please hit us up, Tina. We We had your shirts at Sling Experience, but we didn't set up until y'all. I think y'all had to leave early.
Yeah, they had to leave early.
So we didn't.
And I was slacking. It's my fault. I wasn't prepared.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry.
Did you guys see her scooter with the sound system on the custom built sound system on her scooter?
That is the as Scooter Gang president, I will go ahead and say that is the baddest scooter out there.
It looks like a piece of Louis Vuitton luggage they wedged in like the middle of it. And
she tore apart one of her handbags to have that wrapped. Like
what?
Yeah, committed.
Committed for sure.
I didn't see that. I was in the room asleep.
Yeah, that might have to be a build of the week. Too bad.
I need to see that.
As the winner of the popular vote for Scooter Gang president, I do hereby proclaim that the baddest scooter out there right now.
So we just giving ourselves titles. Whew.
Right.
Yep.
Hey, the president said it's the hottest scooter in the streets right now.
I am serious. Look at me, boy. I mean, do you think I'm playing? I'm gonna get one right here.
You know what? I do need a good vice president. So yes, you can be my vice president. Absolutely.
Yep. What is happening right now?
Absolutely. I just appointed a vice president.
I think she could be the president.
Paula got the limelight.
She probably should be the president because her scooter is actually better than mine.
I've never seen your scooter, so
he's like Ted. Like Ted's like nobody knows.
You didn't see my. You didn't see my scooter because it's so fast.
Look who in here. Look who in here.
The plug.
You need to get on that link where you at. You supposed to be on here. You supposed to be on here now.
No, that's 2 weeks. Baby, did you order my jacket yet?
Yeah, did you order my jacket yet?
No, she said in the video, "Don't worry, I got you." I'm trying to figure out if you ordered my jacket.
I tried to.
Me too. I'm trying to find out.
I was gonna say, did you just act like you were frozen?
I tried to act like I was frozen. It didn't work, Paula. He gotta do his measurement.
Yeah.
You gotta do your measurement.
Look, I got my answer. He said, "Nope, she didn't."
I know you can't call me out. He didn't do his measurements. He didn't do what he was supposed to do.
Man.
Elena said he literally just nominated and voted himself in as the Scooter Gang president. Yes.
Baby Smoke. I'm not racing anybody that weighs 100 pounds less than me. It doesn't make sense. It does. Huh?
That's not nice.
How's that not nice? That's calling me fat, not him little. But I'm just saying he weighs. I'm 265.
That don't mean you fat. You just, you were thick and voluptuous and stuff. Everybody built different. You ain't big bone. That's the trick of the enemy. People are like, "Oh, I'm just big boned." No, you're not.
I'm just saying it doesn't fit. Now, if I could put Lunatic on my scooter and you on your scooter, then we got a race.
Ted is asking if you ordered his jacket, Lunatic.
No, that's not what Ted asked.
Yes, he did.
That's not what he asked.
Yes, it is. Lunatic.
Ted, you got a wife. Hook me up with the pink people. You know who I'm talking about. Hook me up with them. Get me in touch with them, and we'll talk business.
The pink people.
He know.
He said she be saving you, boy. Real love. You ain't here in the pre-show.
Yeah.
You ain't here in the pre-show. And you ain't gonna hear in the post-show either. Soon as we say "and cut," she be like,
Well, my auntie always said, you just sometimes you gotta keep your mouth closed.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, Damien, I do save him a lot. I save him so much I catch charges behind his ass.
I can't accept the loss, I'm hard-headed. There's a little bit of madness to my method. Many falling off that fine line that I'm treading. I risk anything to be great, and I'm not letting nobody rob me of my victory. Number one, that's what I'm meant to be. When by any means, only thing that makes sense to me, I can make nice or make history. I got that dog in me.